Hello and welcome to day 2 of the BKB Rocket League Rivals Tournament. Today we are going to see the semi-finals between BonerBoys and the SIMP-sons and the loser semi-final between 2boys, 1ball and FreeCreds. I'm BKB Juan. I will be casting with
BKB Blem. We're going to discuss what we think was going to happen with these games before we start. We've got our mod team with us. So Ollie and Finn, let's start with you, Ollie. Let's start with the winners bracket game, BonerBoys versus the SIMP-sons. What do you think is going to happen in that game?
Well, as I predicted yesterday, I do think that the win is probably going to go to BonerBoys. Don't get me wrong, both very strong teams in their own right, but I do think that of the matches they played yesterday, BonerBoys probably demonstrated the slightly higher mechanical skill. I think that they'll need to win the match.
Of course. Finn, what about you? What do you think about this first semi-finals?
I have to back my boys all the way. BonerBoys taking it till the end. Absolutely. There's no question in my mind. Not a shadow of the doubt.
One more thing to discuss. Let's think about the losers semi-finals, which we'll see after this first game between 2boys, 1ball and FreeCreds. Ollie, let's start with you again. What do you think is going to happen in that game?
Now that one I think will probably be a bit more of an even match. I'm honestly not sure who's gonna take the win in that one. But if I had to guess, I say maybe FreeCreds might just have the higher edge in that tournament. But
we could see yesterday they demonstrated quite a lot of aerial skill, especially with snaps in the area, hitting a lot of those aerial shots off the wall, and that could definitely pay off against 2boys, 1ball. And before we start this game, Finn, lastly from you, 2boys, 1ball versus FreeCreds. What do we think?
I think it's hard to say. I think 2boys, 1ball definitely have their very strong player, Aiden. It's very good mechanically, but then again, seeing FreeCreds play yesterday, they have proved to be very mechanically skilled as well. So I think it's up in the air. It's anyone's guess.
100%. Okay, give us a few minutes. We're going to get this game started for you, and we'll be back with you in just a minute's time.
Okay, welcome to the winners bracket semi-final between BonerBoys and the SIMP-sons. Of course, BonerBoys have shown that they are very, very strong, and SIMP-sons have managed to make it quite far as well. So let's see how these two teams will get on. Good start so far for the SIMP-sons though, keeping good pressure up in the half. Prodei's going to chase that ball up the wall, try and chase it into mid, but he doesn't quite have the boost. Fatjack also just missing his aerial. Steven's going to go for the 50 at mid with Prodei. Prodei coming out on top, but Adri's there to cover and takes the ball up the wall. Prodei though grabs the mid boost and he's going to take it into the corner. But Steven's there to meet it and clears the ball into mid. And Fatjack's met it and that ball is in the bottom corner. And that is the first goal of the winners bracket semi-final.
A fantastic start for BonerBoys there. An unfortunate clearance by Steven that has centered the ball for Fatjack, who was able to do great placement on that bottom corner, just not given enough time for the real Adri to come back.
So a good start for the BonerBoys. How will the SIMP-sons react to this though? It's a good kickoff. Adri getting it solidly into the BonerBoys half. But Prodei there with 82 boost. He's going to meet it, take it up into the air. Over 1, over 2. Can he get the finish? Not quite. It's off the post. It's Fatjack there for the rebound. Again, not quite. Just a little bit too much on that from Prodei. Fatjack having to get back now and Adri can launch the counter. Launches it forward, but Prodei's there to meet it again. Fatjack takes it down, just slowing the game down a little bit. Knocks it past Adri. Can he get it past Steven? Steven's there with a good save. Gets it up high. Prodei's not there to meet it in time. Adri taps it down, but it's met by Prodei, who can keep the attack alive. Takes it into the corner. Ball bounces back into the centre. Can he meet it? Yes, he can! And that's 2-0.
A fantastic shot by Prodei there. You could see what Adri had in mind, seeing that ball come in, seeing if he could meet it in time, but wasn't up early enough, giving Prodei plenty of time to get it over him. Top of the goal, 2-0 to the BonerBoys already. 3 minutes and 50 seconds left to play.
So a very good start for the BonerBoys. As we might have expected, they were definitely the favourites coming into this game, but the SIMP-sons still have a lot of time, so we'll see how they deal with it. Adri launches the ball forwards, not going to chase it in the air though, does eventually go for it, gets it on target and into the corner. What a shot by Adri, and it's game on.
A great shot by Adri there. He cleared that ball himself from his side, giving him plenty of time. Prodii not there for the rotate, and Fat Jack just couldn't turn on that ball in time. Good placement on the right side of that post, and a really good shot.
Stephen, they're just mentioning about the red ping. I believe someone has poor internet, most likely Prodii, I believe.
It's okay now. It's okay now.
Prodii grabs the corner boost. He's going to take it up the wall, gets it past Juan, gets a semi-decent pinch on it, taking it into a dangerous area. Gets a touch off the wall. Can Fat Jack meet it? Not quite on target. So it's going to be cleared here, or half cleared. No, there it's fully cleared by Stephen. But it's going to be met mid by Prodii. Going to try something off the ceiling maybe. As he takes it down into the half, but he's not able to do much more. And Adri's able to get a clearance on it. Can Fat Jack get back in time? Prodii's there anyway, it doesn't matter. Stephen keeping the ball alive though, taking it into centre. But Adri's not there, he'd rotated around the other side. And now Prodii and Fat Jack. Prodii takes it past Juan, has an open net, and that's the third goal for the BonerBoys.
A fantastic bit of control there by Prodii. Gets it round the first defender, Adri. Stephen had rotated round for that boost, so was not there in time to save the shot. Fantastic power behind it. 3-1 with 3 minutes left to play.
So a great start for the BonerBoys. Simpsons almost getting back into it. But they've got the 2-goal deficit again. And now they're going to have to work even harder if they want to make it into this final. Stephen going for the shot. Doesn't quite get it on target. Prodii decides not to meet it. He's going to take the corner boost and take it up the wall past Adri. Can he hit something off the ceiling? He's not quite chasing it. Adri could get there in time. Stephen's missed it, and Fat Jack left with an empty net to slot the ball into.
Great shot by Fat Jack. Took the opportunity there. Stephen just not able to get a touch on that clearance, leaving an open net for the BonerBoys. A great start for them. Plenty of time still for the Simpsons to come back here, but it would be a difficult challenge. Of course, best of 3, plenty of time.
Well, it's going to be a real uphill climb in this first game for the Simpsons. A good touch there by Adri, just take it wide. Don't think it was initially on target, but Fat Jack's able to regather, take it up the wall, into the corner. Ball's going to bounce down into mid. Stephen's there to meet it, doesn't completely clear it. Prodii gets height on it and gets it into the centre as well. Adri misses it. Stephen's there just in time before Fat Jack can get the shot away. And now Stephen taking it up the wing. What can he do with it? Prodii's reversed into it and half flips round. He set it up for Fat Jack, who can only take it into the corner. And now Adri's got a little bit of time to take it past Prodii, but Prodii's read that so well. Challenges in the 50 with Stephen though. Prodii still going here, takes it into mid. Adri's there though, gets a shot away, just wide. Can he get the finish? Not quite. Fat Jack is able to launch it up the other end, and that's a very important touch there by Stephen to take it out of Fat Jack's path. Fat Jack though still continuing, taking it into the corner, off the wall. And Stephen again with a great save there. That little chip read so well there by Stephen. Ball's back into the centre though, and it's finished nicely by Prodii. And it's 5-1 to the BonerBoys.
It's a fantastic shot. We've seen a lot of what we saw yesterday with this team, and it's the passing plays that are getting them far. They're keeping their rotations tight, keeping one cross and one centre, and they're just able to finish their shots. Unfortunate defending for the Simpsons, but still time for them to come back.
I think at this point the Simpsons will probably be looking towards the second game of the series. The kickoff goes into the corner of the BonerBoys half. Stephen goes for the 50 with Prodii. The ball's going to come centre here. Stephen might be able to meet it, but Fat Jack is up nice and early, but he misses. If Stephen had gambled there, he would have had a chance. Still though, Stephen misses it just past the midpoint. Fat Jack's there, able to re-centre, but it's cleared by Adri. Back into the mid. Adri chasing the ball, takes it off the wall, but it's straight towards Prodii, and now there's a counter on. Prodii with so much boost to work with, goes up for the shot early. Can he reach it? Yes, he can. Going for the double tap, bumps his teammate, and that's the chance gone. Can he keep it alive? No, he's just going to take it back, keep possession. Stephen's going to go for the challenge here, or maybe wait a little bit. And Stephen waiting was definitely the wrong decision there, because now Prodii's had the chance to get it past him, but Adri's there to meet the ball at mid, and the shot was on target. It's a good save from Fat Jack. Takes it into the corner, going to set up the counter-attack now for the BonerBoys. Takes it on top of his card, past one, gets it on target, into an open goal, and it's 6-1 to the BonerBoys.
Fantastic control there by Fat Jack. Was able to get it past that last defender, leaving an open net. Adri was back for the rotate, getting boost on the right side, but just couldn't make it back in time. You're right about looking towards the second game. There's not much that the Simpsons can do here to come back this game.
Only 49 seconds left of the first game of this best-of-3 semi-final series. Stephen knocking it towards his own goal. Very unfortunate there. We saw him get an own goal yesterday in the game, I believe, against Platinum Tube. Not happening again here, though. As Prodii gets the interception in midfield, met by Fat Jack up in the air. Ball's coming in centre. Stephen doesn't challenge, and Prodii meets it in the centre, and they've got the Brazil scoreline.
An unfortunate challenge there by Steven. Saw what he was going for. Unfortunately, not enough power on his jump. Straight into the post, leaving an open net for both Prodii and Fat Jack to go for that shot.
Steven asking to swap the cars in the chat. I don't think they'll be down to do that. Maybe, though, if the Simpsons can pull it back in the last 2 games of the series, they might be able to buy it off them with the credits that they're going to win. Fat Jack taps it into the corner on the counter-attack now. Takes the ball up, gets it into the path of Prodii, who gets it on target, and it's not saved, and it's gone in.
That's an unfortunate save there. Who was in the save? I think that was Adri on the save there. Not quite getting the touch he was looking for. It was a good effort, but unfortunately just put it top corner himself. It's 8-1, 13 seconds left, and this game is definitely over.
Adri just backing away too fast. They're not able to generate the power or the direction that he would have liked. Fat Jack chases it up the wall. Gonna go for the double tap. Let's see what he can pull off here. Misses it, but it's tapped in by Prodii, and it's 9-1 with 6 seconds left. Are we gonna see double figures?
Between this team is amazing. Even though Fat Jack not quite hitting his double tap, Prodii is there. He's reading the situations. The double commit on that save by the Simpsons was just not giving them enough space or time to save it. 6 seconds left. Double figures potentially.
Prodii just going to wait for this to hit him on the wall. Hits it into mid. Steven will surely let that bounce. And that is the first game of the series to the BonerBoys.
It's a great start for BonerBoys. They are showing their chemistry. They're showing the skill that they have in this game. And it's their rotations. It's the small things that they're showing this game that are really paying off for them. It's those simple crosses with the shots on goal that are really working well for them. The Simpsons not having the strongest rotations is really what's letting them down. We'll wait for these two teams now to ready up, and we'll be with you in the next game very shortly.
Okay, so the second game of the series, the first game taken really comfortably by the BonerBoys. But it's a good start for the Simpsons. Steven able to get the shot away from the kickoff, but Fat Jack's cleared it and chased it and hits the crossbar from his own clearance. Prodii, though, able to meet Adri's clearance at mid. Prodii going to go for this again. Gets it over Steven off the post, but Fat Jack's there and knocks it into the corner for 1-0 after just 17 seconds.
I mentioned it before and I'll say it again. The passing plays and the chemistry between this team are fantastic. They know that even if that initial opportunity is not scored upon, they'll always have that second attack, and they're working really well as a team.
So a great start to the second game, and maybe the Simpsons might not have it in them though. Steven, though, going to keep going, going to get it on target, almost in, just off the crossbar. Got very lucky with the shot, but just unfortunately for him, it didn't go in. Prodii, though, able to clear against the backboard, just takes it away from Fat Jack. Miscommunication there for sure. But Adri here, taking it up the line. What can he do with it? Takes it inside, but it's met by Prodii. Great rotation there. Full boost here. Goes for the shot. Gets it off the corner and off the crossbar. Down for 2-0.
An unbelievable shot there. Very great control. Moving up that pitch nice and quick. Not giving Steven enough time to get that interception. And a very lucky bounce off that inner post. Good start for BonerBoys. 2-0 with 4 minutes and 20 seconds left to play.
This might just be too much to ask for the Simpsons. Can they pull it back? Losing the first game by huge margins and now 2-0 down after just 40 seconds. Make that 3-0 down after 50 seconds. A great hit by Prodii after Fat Jack managed to cross the ball in after taking it all the way from mid into the corner. Great centre ball and a great finish by Prodii.
It's these simple passing plays that seem to be working so well for the BonerBoys. The chemistry between them and the simple plays that they're going for is securing them these important goals to easily win the game.
Prodii grabs the corner boost, takes it into the opposite corner from mid. Gonna chase it all the way up, goes to the centre ball. Doesn't quite get it over Adri though. Fat Jack was there to meet it though, so they were definitely talking about that one. Fat Jack though able to get the read on that clearance though. Can he get the ball into the centre? Not quite. Steven's there to make the clearance. Fat Jack with the half flip trying to meet it at mid, but he's not able to. And now there might be an attack on here for the Simpsons, but it's cut out by Prodii before Adri can get it into the middle. And now Fat Jack with the counter-attack. Takes it down the right wing. What can he do with it? Gets the ball into the centre. Steven's there to meet it though at the near post. And the ball surely will just come down now for the Simpsons. But it's going to be met early by Prodii, who's able to get the ball into the centre. Steven with a great touch. Just getting it past Fat Jack, but Prodii is there once again. And the rotations are really on point right now for the BonerBoys. As Prodii takes it past Adri, Stevens able to meet it off the backboard. Can he get the rebound on it? Yes, he can, and it's in, and it's 3-1. And maybe, just maybe, there's still a chance here for the Simpsons.
There is definitely a chance for the Simpsons here. If they're warming up now, they're starting to get into it. It's a fantastic finish by Steven there. Prodii and Fat Jack not able to rotate back in time. It's 3-1, plenty of time for these 2 goals to be scored to make it even.
3 minutes 13 on the clock. Again, same story. Prodii grabs the corner boost. He's going to meet it at mid. It's going to hit the backboard, but Stevens there with the clearance. But Prodii right there with the mid boost again. Going to try to tap it in field for his teammate. Not there though. Steven might be able to get on the end of this, but Prodii just getting there fast enough. Steven getting the demo though, so the attack might still be on, but Fat Jack clears and Adri backs off, and Fat Jack gets it past Adri, but he's not able to set up Prodii for the clearance upfield. Fat Jack just taking his time with it now. Only 12 boosts, not a lot to work with. Just maybe wasting a little bit of time there. Prodii goes for the clearance eventually, but it's a good pinch by Steven at mid. The ball bounces down off the ceiling, just to the side of the goal. Fat Jack's there with the clearance though. And you have to say at this point, the BonerBoys are looking very comfortable defensively. Fat Jack gonna try go for the centre ball here. Taps it infield. Prodii's there, but doesn't meet the ball. Steven now, right up the other end. Can he get it past Fat Jack? Not quite. And now Fat Jack with a lot of boost to work with. Goes up early. Only 5 boosts remaining though. Used up a lot of boost trying to get there. Goes for the 50 with Steven. Steven coming out on top. Adri going to take it up to mid. But it's met again by Prodii. And the high defensive line is working. Prodii not able to get the touch. Only able to get it onto the crossbar. So unfortunate there for the BonerBoys. Still keeping the attack alive though. Steven trying to get back in time. Adri's going to chase that, but Prodii is there, and now this could be very dangerous for the Simpsons. BonerBoys keeping the attack alive. Prodii goes for the flick, not quite over Steven, sorry, but the ball is just going to gather slowly in the BonerBoys half. Fat Jack taking it forward, gets it past one, almost getting a lucky deflection on target, but instead it goes to the corner. Prodii's going to hit it off the corner, and Fat Jack's going to meet that in the air. That could be on target, but Steven is there. Not sure if it was on target, but not taking any risk. Prodii going for the top here off the wall, meets it comfortably, but it's a great save by Steven, just to the centre of the goal. Steven though accidentally recentering, but luckily Fat Jack and Prodii hadn't rotated, so the Simpsons getting away with one there. Prodii though keeping the pressure alive, getting the ball up over the goal, just too high. Adri recentering though. Or was that Prodii? I'm not sure.
A fantastic recenter by Prodii there. He's up on that ball early, getting it past both of those defenders who have double committed to it, leaving an open net for Fat Jack to finish that there. It's a great start for these boys and potentially could be the last game of this semi-finals.
Oh yeah, of course. Should the BonerBoys win this game, they'll secure their place in the final before we see the losers semi-final and then the final qualifier as well. Both games, those will be best of 3 before a best of 5 final. Fat Jack takes the ball up onto the ceiling, doesn't quite meet it, but Prodii is there. Prodii now with a little bit of time beats Adri's challenge and beats the 50 with Steven, has an open net. Can Steven get there? Not quite. And it's 5-1 to the BonerBoys.
Once again, we're seeing the domination we saw last game. The control that they've got on the ball and the skill that these players are showing is just fantastic. A great 50 to finish that ball there by Prodii. It's 5-1 with 40 seconds left. Very little the Simpsons can do here to come back.
So from the kickoff, the ball just bouncing into the Simpsons half. Steven not gathering in time, and Prodii's going to go for it early. Fat Jack might be able to get the shot away, but he's unable to direct it on target. Prodii, though, great ball control, and Steven had to be there, otherwise that would have been 6-1. Fat Jack, though, keeping the attack alive, takes it up the wall, gonna go for the centre ball off the wall. Prodii is up nice and early, manages to fake out Steven, but also misses the ball himself. Adri with a little bit of time, a little bit of space. Steven and Adri both right next to each other, which is poor because now Prodii's got a chance. Adri's able to get back in time. The ball's still alive though here. Prodii able to get the shot on target. It's a good save from Adri. Ball's going to come straight back in from Prodii. Fat Jack's up. Can he get the shot away? Not quite. But the series is won by the BonerBoys, who advance to the finals.
A fantastic first series for day 2 of the tournament, and BonerBoys will be seeing themselves straight into the finals. Next, we'll be watching the losers bracket semi-finals with 2 boys, 1 ball versus FreeCreds.
Okay, we are here with the losers bracket semi-final between FreeCreds and 2boys 1 ball. 2boys 1 ball obviously joined today by Aiden, whose ping's quite high because he's on NA server, so maybe that might affect their playstyle a bit. Cam knocks the ball into mid, but it's chased up by Owen. And Aiden's there again, but Snaps meets it with a challenge. Trying to chase it, but Aiden's there once again. Aiden going to grab the mid boost here, go for the shot off the wall, hits it against the ceiling, down into a dangerous area. Cam's there to get the stop. And Owen just missing his touch off the wall there, having to retreat quickly. And Snaps is straight away on the counter, plays the ball in for Cams. Cam is not able to get the shot on target, unable to get the rebound on target either or generate power. Aiden here though, moving forward with a counter attack, trying to get the shot away, but it's blocked by Snaps. Ball just drifts into the corner. Aiden going to try and get the ball into the center, maybe even get the shot away. It's a good save by Snaps. And now Cam brings the ball forward on the counter attack for FreeCreds though, but it's cut out quickly and Aiden is there. He's going to try dribble it forward a little bit. Gets it past one. Quite fortunately, the ball's coming into the center. Cam's there again to make another save. And now Snaps has an open goal and he's got time and boost and makes it 1-0 to FreeCreds in the losers bracket semi-final.
That was such an important save for FreeCreds there. Cam just about getting the touch on the double commit from Owen and Aiden, leaving an open net for Snaps there to finish up the ball and make it 1-0 with 1 minute played.
So, good start there for FreeCreds. Aiden managing to knock the ball into the FreeCreds half, getting the mid boost as well. Cam knocks it down though for Snaps, who's going to go for the clearance, almost met by Owen, who went for the early push. Cam though just knocking it up off the ceiling. Snaps is going to be able to meet it, but he just misses it. And Aiden's there with the clearance, and now the counter attack really is on. Aiden getting bumped, but it doesn't matter because he's still been able to knock it into the top corner.
A fantastic shot there by Aiden. Great control off the wall with his air rolls. Able to flick it over Snaps as the last defender. No way that he's able to save that. Really good shot, making it 1-1 with 1.5 minutes played. Plenty of time for both teams to take the series.
Owen almost managing to steal that goal, but not quite. It's going to be credited to Aiden. And now Aiden here going for the mid boost, trying to steal it from Cam. And now Cam has got a lot of work to do if he wants to get back in time. Aiden trying to set up Owen, but Snaps has inadvertently done that for him. Ball just bouncing out to the side of the goal. Owen gets a good read on the clearance from Snaps. And now he's going to have to retreat as Snaps advances forward. It's met with the 50 from Aiden, but Snaps is going to keep going here. Cam might even jump for it. Goes up for the challenge, hits the ball towards the goal. It's off the backboard, but it's not going any further than that. Aiden takes it past Snaps. And now if Owen can get there in time, he's got the chance to shoot. But Cam there again with another important piece of defensive work there for the FreeCreds team. It's going to come in here for Owen, though, not able to get it on target, though. And Cam able to clear. Aiden's gonna meet the clearance, the shot though coming in from Cam, and the ball's just gonna drift into mid. Snaps now with a bit of time and a lot of boost, takes it into the corner, bounces inside, but it drops perfectly for Aiden to meet the clearance. Cam had already retreated. Snaps getting the demo though on Aiden just to slow things down. Owen managing to knock the ball infield, but it's worked out very well for FreeCreds as Snaps is able to hit it infield. And Aiden's still going here though on the attack. Beats one, but not able to get the ball past Snaps. Owen going up for the challenge as well. He's going to have to rotate back. Not quite there in time, though. Snaps, though, going for a shot off the ceiling. Pulling out last minute, though. And Aiden getting the shot away from mid, and it's going all the way in.
We could see what Snaps was trying there. Taking the ball up the wall, hopefully to get the aerial shot on goal. But leaving the great pass to Aiden in centre, leaving an open net and a great shot. It's 2-1 to 2boys 1 ball.
Well, a great start for FreeCreds, really been flipped on its head right now. Aiden seems to be masterminding this great turnaround for 2boys 1 ball, but Snaps wins that 50 against him and the ball's going to come into a dangerous area. Owen misses the ball. Cam didn't even challenge. He thought Owen had it in the bag. Aiden's just going to knock it forwards. Cam's going to miss the ball again. And now Aiden knocking it off the backboard, sets it up well, but Owen just not in the right place to hit it. Still gets the shot on target. Cam's not able to properly divert it, only onto the post. Nearly seeing a third goal there for 2boys 1 ball. And the attack's still on though. Aiden picks up the mid boost, taking it onto his car. Gonna go for the flick. Gets it past Snaps and into the goal for 3-1.
Amazing control by Aiden there. Being able to slow the pace down, knowing he's got time to get it over that last defender. A great touch over him, making the score 3-1 with 1 minute and 40 seconds left to play.
So the first game of the series seemingly going to go to 2 boys, 1 ball so far. FreeCreds maybe regretting choosing the name FreeCreds. Snaps though going up for the aerial, manages to tap it down. Aiden's there with a brilliant save though. Owen completely unable to move to stop the ball, but Aiden covers for him. Aiden now trying to launch a counter-attack, but Snap's going for another high ball. Aiden's going to meet it off the wall though. Snap's getting there first, able to hit it off the backboard. Cam not there though, but he does beat the challenge against Owen. Knocks Aiden as well into the ball, but that's worked more in Aiden's favour. Aiden grabbing the mid ball, faking the flick, but then going for it initially. And now the ball's just going to bounce out wide here for Cam. Tries to hit it into mid for Snaps to get on the end of. Snaps not able to divert it on target. And Aiden's able to meet that with some power. But is he able to get the save? Yes, he is. It was a good shot from Cam. Wasn't sure if Aiden was going to be able to meet it. Owen didn't seem like he was going to even go for it. But the ball is just now drifting into the FreeCreds half. Cam now launching the counter-attack. Only 29 boost. Going to have to go for a pass or a flick here. Trying to go for the team pinch, but completely missing Snaps. And Aiden now, with a lot of time and a lot of boost, tries to go for the flick, just missing out. Owen not able to half flip, and Cam could be able to set up a chance here, but he's not able to pick out Snaps. Aiden's able to knock it forwards, and that's going to be 4-1 with 23 seconds left.
It's an unfortunate pass by Cam there. We could see what he was going for, but just too far out of the play. Snaps had already jumped up for that ball, leaving Aiden with that great clearance on target, making the score 4-1. This game looks like it may be going to 2 boys, 1 ball.
Aiden absolutely single-handedly tearing apart FreeCreds in this first game of the series though. Cam goes for the ball at mid. It's going to bounce down though. Owen launches it forwards into the corner. Going to chase it. Could get the centre ball. Gets it just up, but not high enough to get it past Cam. Cam trying to launch the counter. I think Snaps has potentially given up at this point, knowing that the first game, with 1 second left, will almost definitely now go to 2 boys, 1 ball, and they take the first game of the series.
A fantastic start for 2 boys, 1 ball there, with Aiden showing dominance on the field with the skill that he's got and also the control that he can take his time but use speed when needed. We're going to ready up into this next game and we'll be with you in just a few minutes.
So the second game of the losers semi-final bracket. Let's see how this goes. Aiden trying to go up the line, but instead pulling out. Cam's going to take the corner boost from his own half. But it's met by Aiden, and that's an early goal, just 9 seconds in. Poor play from Cam there, unable to find Snaps or even find just anywhere else on the pitch. Aiden reading it so well and getting a great shot off.
You could see he was trying to control it around Aiden, but just gave him that time that Aiden could challenge and get that first early goal.
So Owen and Cam both going for the kickoff. Owen gets it though. Snaps able to meet it though before Owen can cause any more problems. Cam touching it down further, but that's just going into Aiden's favour. Aiden hits it off the backboard. Going to go for the shot here. Snaps gets a good read on it and is able to get a half clearance away. Owen though misses it, and now Snaps has a chance here. If he can get the ball in the centre, he's got Cam in the middle, but he's not able to find him. He's only able to find Aiden. Aiden able to launch a counter attack now, and he's going to get another hit. Pass Snaps. Is it going to find the corner? Just off the post, and Cam able to find a clearance. Owen not going for the challenge though, and instead Snaps managing to bump his own teammate there, so Cam able to get further clearance on it, but he's able to comfortably clear it now. Owen though causing some problems for Cam, just going for a few bumps there. Little bit of gamesmanship, but nothing that we don't like to see. Aiden though going to comfortably take this boost and take it up, or just fake everyone out. It seems going for the pinch at mid. I think at this point 2 boys, 1 ball. No, they don't have to do much more. They're just going to take their time and slow things down. Aiden managed to hit it into the corner. Owen not able to find the touch though. Cam hitting it into the corner. Going to try find the centre, but Aiden's there again to meet it. Snaps not quite getting the wall read though, but he does hit it over Owen. Can Owen get there? Not quite, but Aiden is there to cover again. And Aiden hitting the ball up, but Cam comfortably able to hit it past 1. If he can get it past Aiden now, he can tie the scores, but Aiden there again. And as well as that, the shot wasn't even on target. Aiden though getting demoed by Snaps. That's going to have to be the way forward, you'd imagine, if FreeCreds want to find any way back into this game. Owen getting the bump, keeping the attack alive. Aiden not quite getting up there in time, so Cam's able to bring the ball forwards. Knocks it into the path of Snaps, who's only able to knock it into the path of Aiden. And now Aiden knocking it past Cam. Unfortunately for 2 boys 1 ball though, Snaps was there, able to meet the ball at mid, tap it down. What can he do with it now? Just going to wait for Aiden's hit, and Aiden going to go for a challenge there. Meets it off the backboard. If Owen can get there in time, both players have committed, but he's not able to get the shot on target, and the counter-attack could be on here. Owen's also been bumped as well. Aiden might struggle to get back, and he does, and Cam ties the scores.
An unfortunate shot by Owen there, leading to an easy counter-attack for FreeCreds. Cam being able to take the ball up, get an early shot on goal, not giving Aiden enough time for the rotate. That ties the score to 1-1 with 2 minutes and 40 seconds left to play.
So a very even game in the second game of the series. Not sure who's going to go and score the winner. Snaps trying to get the ball into the centre, but it's met by Owen, and the pinch has cleared it all the way into the opposite corner, though Cam able to meet it. Going to go for the hit off the wall, but Aiden is there once again, working so hard, getting it past Snaps as well and into the corner. Wow, I did not see that coming at all.
That is an unbelievable touch there. He gets that hit onto the wall, which you can see, and he gets that nice, quick, cheeky touch right over that last defender. Cam's not got enough time to rotate back, and it's a fantastic shot. That gives them their 1-goal lead back. 2-1 now to 2 boys, 1 ball.
Oh, FreeCreds are going to really have to push hard if they want to try and get anything from this game now. 2-1 down, not a massive ask, but Aiden defending so well. A chance there. Owen shots just wide of the post. And initially saved by Snaps, I believe. Aiden, though, got time and boost. Snaps is going to have to go for the demo here. Owen's actually going to go for the chase into the corner. Not able to find a proper centre ball, but he gets the read on the clearance. And again, Aiden just not able to meet it. Going to go knock it up into the corner, though. Cam knocking it back centre. Bit of a risky play, but Snaps able to meet it. Aiden getting the shot on goal, but Snaps able to get the save once again. And he's going to launch a counter-attack. Runs out of boost. Doesn't hit the ball any further into the half. Cam has already backed off, and they are going to let Aiden do his thing here. Maybe an early challenge from Snaps, and he meets it so well. He's going to have to meet it again here. Cam actually losing out on his 50 to Owen. And Owen now launching it into the corner. What can he do with it now? Manages to fake the cross, and Aiden is there to tap it in. Maybe a mistake from Owen, but a genius play.
An unbelievable bit of play by Owen there. Faking or misplaying, we're not sure what that is, but it's worked out so well for 2 boys, 1 ball. Aiden able to get on the end of that centre ball and make it 3-1 with 1.5 minutes left. FreeCreds have got a lot of work to do if they want to remain in this tournament.
Snaps going up for the ball early, meeting it, but Aiden is there once again. How many times have we said that? Aiden playing so well so far. Snaps able to get there before Aiden does that time though, and with 1 minute 16 left, are FreeCreds able to pull it back?
FreeCreds have reduced their goal deficit now. It's now 3-2. A fantastic cross by Cam there, with Snaps being able to get on the end of that touch. It's 3-2, 1 minute and 15 seconds left, and plenty of time for FreeCreds to tie it up.
2 boys, 1 ball, maybe becoming a bit too comfortable. The attack still on. What a fake by Aiden! And he makes it 4-2, restoring the 2-goal lead.
An unbelievable fake there by Aiden. Able to get it past that last defender, thinking he was going to take it high, and was put it underneath Cam. Couldn't do anything about it. Have made the score 4-2. Now a serious amount of work for FreeCreds to do.
The mind games by Aiden to restore the 2-goal lead. And is there any coming back now for FreeCreds? This could be the end of the line for them. Aiden knocking it forward, able to hit it off the backboard, but it's cleared by Cam. It's going to fall here for Owen. If he can get there first, he's met by Cam though with a challenge, and Cam actually wins that 50. The ball bouncing now. Snaps is going to go for the shot. Oh, he's waiting. He's taking his time. Tries to pick out Cam. A great bump by Owen. Cam unable to meet the shot. And the ball now just sitting on top of Aiden's car. He's going to drive forward, try and go for the flick. Hits it off the backboard. Owen might be able to get up for it, but just jumping a bit too late. And now Snaps with a chance, but Aiden once again with great defensive cover and launching it forward. Going to hit it right into the corner here. Cam not so convincing with the clearance. And Snaps able to hit it away though. Maybe they can breathe easy, but they've still got to push half of these two goals, excuse me. Cam coming in, getting the shot off the crossbar, and what a shot that is! And with 14 seconds left, can they do it?
That is a fantastic shot by Cam there. A great centre ball by Nathan, dropping down, and Cam able to get that early touch straight down into goal. 15 seconds left. There is time for it to be tied up, but a lot of work for FreeCreds to do.
This is going to be a tough ask. Aiden has played so well defensively for the BonerBoys, but it doesn't matter! Because they've tied the scores at 4-4.
9 seconds left. It's 4-4 now. This game is due to go into overtime unless one of these teams can score in these last 9 seconds. Owen just not able to get that touch on that defense. Aiden not back in time to save him this time. 9 seconds left. There is time for one of these teams to take the early win.
Owen managing to get the early dominance from the kickoff. That might work out for him given the time that's left, but he's missing his second touch. Snap's going to take it forward, getting the shot towards goal, but it bounces and we are going to see overtime. So Aiden meeting it with Cam at mid. The ball's going to bounce out for Snaps, who's there first. Owen's not going to be able to go for the challenge here, but he still meets it. Not sure why Snaps didn't challenge that earlier. He does get the demo on Aiden though, which is massive, as Aiden has been playing such a crucial role in the defensive setup for 2 boys 1 ball. Aiden taking it across goal. It's met by Snaps, but the pinch takes it all the way up the other end. Aiden's going to chase that. He's got Snaps chasing him. Cam's able to miss the clearance. And Aiden shot just off the inside of the post. Bounces out. Snaps now with the counter-attack up the other end. Aiden with a great touch just behind him. And it's going to come up the wall. Back into the middle, but Snaps isn't there. Owen not with a convincing touch either. But Aiden's able to take it away from him. And able to get the 50 with Snaps in the middle. Owen's going to knock it forward here. Not a great touch, but he's able to buy his team some time. And able to get a 50 with Snaps there. Cam just taking his time now as the ball drops for him. Going for a hit there, but Aiden has that all day. Managed to divert him from getting the shot away. And Aiden taking it off the wall. Snaps not getting the wall read there again. And instead taking his time. Can he get the flick off? It's definitely on target. He gets the bump! And Cam with a great finish in overtime to make the series 1-1.
Fantastic pass. Great pass by Snaps there. Beating the defender and Cam able to get in there. Snaps bumping that last defender. It's a fantastic play to make the series 1-1. It all comes down to this final game. We'll be with you in just a few minutes.
Okay, you join us for the third game of the best of 3 between 2 boys 1 ball and FreeCreds. That last game going to overtime. Snaps producing a brilliant play, allowing Cam to grab the winner just a minute and 11 seconds in, and we're seeing Cam here straight away on the attack. They want to start nice and early here. Gonna get it into the middle, but Aiden is there with a great clearance. He's worked so tirelessly and getting the shot away. It's a great save by Snaps. Not able to find the opener there, Aiden. And Cam now missing his clearance, though. Owen could be in here. Aiden's actually, I believe, going to go up for it. Able to get a 50. Owen's going to have to challenge this again, but Cam able to clear and able to get the counter-attack on. Snaps taking it into his path on top of his car. Going to go for the flick. It's read really well by Aiden. That's a fantastic save. A very difficult scenario that he had ahead of him. And he's dealt with it so well and finds the clearance. Owen now just going to take his time, knocks the ball into the corner. Aiden's going to try and find some boost out of absolutely nowhere. Snaps able to get the clearance off the wall and Cam able to eventually clear entirely, but it's met by Aiden, who's able to get the ball back in off the backboard. Doesn't find anyone though except Cam. Cam launching it past one. Can he beat Aiden? Gets the ball into the centre. Just a little bit too much on it. Snaps not quite positioned to get the finish anyway. Aiden's gonna win that 50 though between him and Snaps. Able to launch the ball towards goal. It's a good read by Cam, and it's a great bump again by Aiden, and Owen's able to open the scoring.
Owen is able to score a goal. We've seen Aiden working tirelessly to carry Owen during these first 2 games, but Owen able to get a shot there. Aiden obviously blocking out that last defender, leaving an open net for Owen to make it 1-0, a minute and 15 seconds played.
A great block by Aiden there, as we said. Are we going to see the same high-scoring game that we saw in the last game? Or are we going to see a very close matchup? Who knows how many goals are left in this one. Snap's going to go for the challenge, but it's read so well by Owen. Cam going to have to cover there, takes it into the corner. Snap's going to grab the corner boost and probably clear. Goes for it, but leaves it for Cam. Cam now not with enough boost to operate that. He's going to leave it for Snaps, who gets a great pinch on it actually off the ground. Aiden going to take it across goal. Just too far for Cam. No! Cam able to meet it, but not able to get the shot away. And Snaps able to chip it forward. Aiden going for the read. The ball's just bouncing towards the goal. But Aiden's able to eventually get that touch and grab the corner boost. Aiden now managing to hit the ball past Cam. Not quite. Owen's there though. Can he get the shot away? Yes, he can. Not quite on target, but Snaps didn't know that. Wanted to be safe. But he's only set up Aiden to make it 2-0.
Owen couldn't quite get that shot on target, but he's facilitated a great clearance that's turned into a fantastic pass for Aiden to make the score now 2-0. With 2 minutes played, this game is looking a lot like the first one. Can Two Boys One Ball maintain this lead, or will FreeCreds come back like they did in the last game?
Aiden's going to get the ball past FreeCreds from the kickoff and grab the mid boost. Going to challenge Snaps, but Snaps with a great challenge. The ball's going to go all the way over to the other corner. In the Two Boys One Ball half, Cam's going to go meet that, but Aiden is there once again to get the clearance. Going to take his time here. Only one man left to beat. Goes for the early shot. Well read by Snaps. Ball coming now away from Owen, and Snaps now going to try and chase it. Doesn't have much boost to operate with. Actually grabs the corner boost, sets up Cam very nicely, and it's game on just after the halfway point.
A fantastic pass by Snaps there. Aiden thinking he's going for the shot, but he's going a great pass for Cam there to really get that goal that's going to set them off to potentially win this game and bring it back. Very important now. Can they keep up this pace?
One of the most entertaining series we have seen so far in the tournament. A little bit of confusion there. Cam actually hitting Snaps into it, but it's a good save by Aiden from the following shot from Cam. Snaps going to regather the ball now. Actually, he's going to wait for the shot from Owen. Owen only tapping it into the corner though towards Snaps. Maybe Snaps saw that coming. Snaps plays it infield. Just a little bit too high though for Cam. Snaps though there, ready, rotating and covers for Cam. Tries to get a ball into the middle, but completely misses it. Aiden's able to launch it up the other end if that's on target, but it's not too much of a problem. Owen's going to go for the shot. He tries to pick out the bottom right corner, but Cam is able to find the save. Not sure it would have gone in anyway. Aiden trying to find the pass on Owen now, but only finds Snaps, who jumped nice and early. Aiden going for the ball again, managing to get the clearance, getting it past Cam as well, but unable to keep up with Snaps, who got there very quickly. Going to be a good shot by Snaps and a great save by Aiden. Owen going for the challenge with Cam. Cam's there early though. Aiden there again, winning the 50 though, as we've seen so many times. Going to go for that ball. Actually leaving it for Snaps. He had a good read on that. Owen though, managing to hit the ball nice and high. Snaps going for the wall read, but not quite getting the one that he would have wanted. Instead taps it back for Cam. Cam able to launch it forward, but Aiden getting a massive hit on it and grabbing the mid boost. Snaps now maybe in a bit of a bad position. His teammate doesn't have boost to operate with. The ball is coming into the centre. Cam not able to deal with it, and Owen not even challenging. That was a chance for 3-1 for sure. Instead, Owen getting the demo on Snaps, and Aiden going for the 50. Not getting a good enough touch on it though. Snaps going for the challenge again. It's going to come out here for Cam, who's not able to find the shot. Snaps winning the 50 though, taking it into the corner. The ball's just bouncing around here. Cam still not forward. Owen missing the ball. Aiden taking it past one. Can he take it past Cam? Yes, he can. Trying to get it past Nathan. Yes, he can! It's 3-1 with 30 seconds left. And surely, I'd like to say that this game is going to go to the Two Boys One Ball team, but given that in the last game with 15 seconds left they had a 2-ball lead, I'm not so sure.
Last game changed so quickly, and it could change this game as well. There's still time for FreeCreds to come back and dominate like they did in the last game. Snaps
able to do that, able to find the flick, and with 20 seconds left, it's just a 1-goal deficit again.
This is what we mean. It seems that the FreeCreds team awakens themselves in this last 30 seconds. They know they need to sort themselves out. They need to wake up if they want any chance of staying in this tournament. 20 seconds left and they need one more goal to tie it up. Can it be done?
Aiden able to beat Snaps in that challenge from kickoff. Can he find the finish? Only able to hit it onto the backboard. Snaps though probably going to get the clear. Owen not able to get the read, and Snaps has time now and space and boost. Goes for the flick. Doesn't get it over Aiden. How important could that be? Ball's just bouncing around. Cam going to try recenter it. It's there for Snaps even, and the ball is down. Two Boys One Ball win the series and move on to the final qualifier.
A A fantastic series there, one of the most entertaining we've seen so far. You'll be joining us in about 2 minutes' time for the final qualifiers. We'll be seeing the Simpsons, who lost the losers bracket semi-finals earlier today, and the winners of this game, 2 boys 1 ball, going up against each other to try and find that final position in the final against BonerBoys. We'll be with you shortly.
Okay, here we are with the final qualifiers. We have 2 boys, 1 ball, victorious in their last game against FreeCreds. What an underdog story there. Coming up against the Simpsons, who of course lost to the BonerBoys, who went straight to the final. Still a chance for the Simpsons to make it to the final though, if they can beat 2 boys, 1 ball. We got a tough matchup here. Ball going up the side. Steven not challenging. Owen's going to go for it, but he just misses it. Steven gets it to it eventually and sets up a counter. Aiden's there though, excuse me. And able to launch it back into the other half, but Steven's there to meet it again. Knocks it up top, but Aiden meets it in the air, up nice and early. Knocks it into the corner. Can he find the centre ball? Actually picks up Owen again, excuse me. And manages to set up an attack, but it's read very well. And Adri on the attack now. Can he take it forward? Not quite, but it's met nicely. Steven going to take it forward though, continuing this pressure. The Simpsons, can they keep it up? Aiden's there, he meets it, he's able to get a clearance, but he runs out of boost, and he's not able to knock it further than mid. Steven, though, knocking it backwards, maybe a bit too far backwards. Owen's going to capitalise on that, and pass to Aiden, who shoots just wide of the post. Aiden now backing off, leaving Adri to go for the clear, going to try and get the ball recentered, actually going for the shot. Steven having to just turn his car around in time, getting a good clearance on it, sending it to mid, but Owen is there. Owen now with a bit of time, but not much boost. Only the 1 small boost pad. It's taken past Owen and Aiden by Steven. Takes it up into the corner. Not going to meet it up top though. And actually Adri hits it down for Owen, who is just trying to dribble it but doesn't quite get it right. Instead the ball is pinched up for Aiden. Taking it forward now. Getting a good touch. That ball's going to go past Adri. Adri now having to set himself up defensively. It's a good ball in. He's not there. Owen is there for the finish. And it's 1-0 to 2 boys, 1 ball.
Fantastic bit of control there by Aiden. He knows when to slow the game down. He's able to get a great cross in there. Adri just not in the position to save it. And Owen with that great shot to make it 1-0. 3 minutes and 20 seconds left to play.
I don't think we can take away from how well Owen has played in this tournament, but Aiden has been absolutely world class in keeping 2 boys, 1 ball alive at times. Good pass there from Aiden. Actually very risky. Owen not quite prepared for it, just hitting the inside of his post. But it worked out all right for them. Aiden's got the ball. He's going to try go for the mid boost, but being unsuccessful in getting it. And he's only able to watch as the ball goes forward. Owen goes for the challenge. The ball's actually bouncing in centre now. Owen not able to get to it. And Aiden too far back anyway. But he's able to knock it infield. And now Owen going to challenge at mid. Just jumps a bit too late. And that's going to give Steven a chance to knock the ball into the corner. Bounces off the corner. Aiden with a great read on it though. Adri tapping it backwards though. And now Steven misses it. Owen can take it into the corner, grabs the boost. If he gets the ball into the centre, there's a chance here, but he's not able to get the momentum onto the ball that he was carrying with him, and he's unable to find it. Adri though, Aiden with a great read, and beats Adri, and Steven not positioned correctly, and Aiden makes it 2.
That's a great catch there. He's seeing that counter-attack taking place, able to catch the ball early. Steven on the rotate back to the back post, and Adri just not able to get the touch on the wall, leaving that open goal for Aiden there. It's 2-0 with 2.5 minutes left to play.
Steven getting a good touch on that from the kickoff. He's going to grab the corner boost here, unless Owen can get there first, which he can't. Steven unable to quite squeeze it on target. Adri going for the shot off the wall, but he doesn't meet it either. And now Aiden's got boost and time, knocks it past Steven. It's an open goal for Owen, and that's 3-0 to 2 boys, 1 ball.
Domination happening in this game that we've seen in other games in this tournament so far. Once again, a fantastic beat there. That fantastic cross that beat that last defender. Adri not able to rotate back in time, and Owen being able to finish that fantastic cross. It's 3-0, and a lot of work needs to be done by the Simpsons here if they want to capitalise on this first game.
Ball falls nicely from the kickoff for Adri. Hits it against the backboard. Owen's not there. Adri unable to direct it on target. If he jumped a bit earlier there, he might have had a chance. But it's knocked past Steven anyway by Aiden, who's going for the who decides actually not to go for the chase. Adri's there now. Owen going up for the aerial. Missing the ball though. Aiden's there. Manages to get it past Steven. And now, can he get the ball in? Yes, he can. Is it going to drop for him? Not quite. He just ran out of boost there. But another great chance created. And you can see the Simpsons are definitely panicking and are struggling to deal with all these constant attacks from 2 boys, 1 ball. Steven now able to take it forward but misses the ball. Leaves it for Adri instead. Adri manages to get the flick over Owen, but Aiden is up and he's going to knock that forward. Unable to pick out Owen though. And so Steven's able to get the clearance. Owen trying to rotate back in time. Steven just sitting AFK for a while. Not sure what's going on there. Maybe controller disconnected, something like that. Adri's going to chase regardless, and Aiden with a good 50, but not quite coming out on top. Able to use his good mechanical ability though to get it past Adri. going for the shot, Owen, but he's just unlucky. It's a good save. Steven now trying to launch a counter-attack. Aiden managing to fail with the half flip and giving an easy goal away, and Steven might be able to get them back into this.
It's a fantastic counter-attack there. Aiden failing his rotate back, giving up, as you can see there, knowing that he's given away the goal. 3-1, still time for the Simpsons to come back, but still comfortable enough for 2 boys, 1 ball to potentially win this game.
Well, it's looked like a decent kickoff actually for the Simpsons, but they're unable to capitalize on it. Aiden takes the corner boost and tries to take it away, but instead sets up Steven, who scores. Owen not rotating fast enough. 45 seconds, can they do it?
The comeback could be here. We can see Aiden taking it back off kickoff to his corner to hopefully get a powerful clear, but unfortunately missing his flip, leaving an open net for Steven, as Owen was just not on the rotate.
2 mistakes there from Aiden, 2 key mistakes to set up 2 goals for Steven. How crucial could those be? Aiden going to take it up the wall, grabbing the mid boost. Going to try air dribble it towards the goal. It's great technique, hits the defender and goes in. How unfortunate is that?
Fantastic bit of skill there shown by Aiden. Air dribbling it across, and a very lucky touch against that defender. Not sure if it was going to go in, so they may be unfortunate here. It's 2-4, plenty of time for the Simpsons to come back here, but there's a lot of work that they'll need to do. It's a very challenging game.
Steven just delaying his kickoff a little bit. He set up Adri here. It's a great save from Owen, though. He was there so quickly to get in front of it. And now Aiden's going to be here on the counter-attack. Going to drive it into mid. Owen going for the bump, or the demos rather, but not able to get them. But Aiden's there to cover. Steven not able to capitalize on that. Adri losing out on the 50 as well, but Aiden's not able to get there either. Owen going for a bump as well. It's a great bump because it sets up Aiden to make it 5-2 with 8 seconds left. And surely the first game of the final qualifier series is going to go to 2 boys, 1 ball.
Owen missed that initial ball, but he was able to get the bump on that first defender, which then Aiden could chip over. And with Adri being on that rotate for the boost, it was an open net. 8 seconds left. This game is more than likely going to 2 boys, 1 ball.
I believe actually it was Adri in his rotation back who tried to get there. Aiden and Owen just messing around with it. Could have had another goal. They know they've got the first game of the series in the bag. For that last goal there, I believe it was actually Adri who bumped Owen, so he was the master of his own demise there.
Unfortunate. It's a really great game that we've seen there. A great start for 2 boys, 1 ball. Everyone's going to be readying up, and we'll be starting the next game very shortly.
So here we are, 2 boys, 1 ball, able to take the first game of the series. Can they take the second game and not force something like a third game like they had to do in their last game against FreeCreds, where of course they were the underdogs, but they still came out on top. Aiden managing to find a centre ball, not able to get a touch, but it's an open goal for Owen, who scores within the first 14 seconds. Is that a sign of things to come?
The chemistry between this team we've seen growing throughout this tournament. Aiden having to do a lot of work initially in these early games, but Owen's starting to get involved in these plays now. And when Aiden's not there, he gets that cross, but not the final touch. Owen can capitalise, making it 1-0 with only 15 seconds played.
Owen actually waiting there for the kickoff, able to get the shot away just off target. And also Adri is there for the clearance, but Aiden's there, hit it off the backboard. Owen not with any boost, going to have to block this. Gets a great block. Aiden, does he have the ability? Not quite. Definitely the right technique, just not able to execute it properly to get the goal. Stevens managed to flick it over Owen, but it doesn't matter because Aiden's back and taps it past Adri as well. Great bit of defensive play from him. Owen and Aiden though getting in each other's way, and now Adri has a chance here to get the ball back in. Hits it towards the goal, but Aiden once again, so many times now we've said that, able to get the ball away, not able to fully get it away though, only into the corner, setting up Adri for the equaliser.
An unfortunate clear there by Aiden, leaving an open net for Adri. Owen on the rotate out, getting bumped by Steven. You can see at the edge of the camera there, leaving that open net for Adri, making it 1-1 with 4 minutes left to play.
A very entertaining start to this second game of the series. Simpsons will of course now be growing in confidence after that equaliser, going to try and force that win in the second game, maybe even try and go all the way and win in the final. Let's see, who knows. Steven now chasing the ball up the left wing, manages to get the ball in, but Aiden once again is there with the clearance. Going to take it up mid, keeps chasing it, taking it all the way onto the backboard, but not able to do much more than that. Owen not able to get a significant touch on it either. Adri's got the shot away, but it's just wide of the goal. Had that been on target, I'm sure it would have gone in. Owen again missing his clearance. Aiden covering brilliantly again for 2 boys, 1 ball. Saving a certain goal there. Aiden, though, just about missing his touch and, well, getting it past Owen as well. Steven manages to get the ball in. Can Adri get a touch? Not able to position his car around in time. Maybe just a bit too much on it from Steven. Who knows? Adri going for the pinch there, but it's read so well by Aiden. Past Owen, though, from Steven. And Owen actually able to get a touch past Adri, but Steven's able to get it on target and in for 2-1.
An unfortunate touch there by Owen. Aiden's clear was stopped by Owen on the rotate, leaving Steven with that perfect ball to chip it over those last 2 defenders. Aiden just not there in time on his rotate. It's 2-1 now. The underdogs of the last game are seeming to show their presence, not going down in this tournament so easy.
Aiden now just going to take the ball towards mid, grab the boost as well. Going for the shot off the ceiling. Is he going to find the corner? Not quite. So close there. Owen might have this with the rebound. It's over Adrian into the corner for 2-2.
That is a fantastic touch there by Owen. Aiden going for that fantastic shot that Steven had to fully commit to save. Both members of that team saving that, and Adrian upon his land was not able to jump up fast enough to save that shot. It's 2-2, 3 minutes left to play, but still plenty of time for these teams to dominate.
Aiden coming out strong force at kickoff there, grabbing the mid boost, letting Owen go for it. Adri's going to get there first, though, ahead of Owen, and the ball's just going to bounce down towards Aiden. He's going to try to do something special with it, takes it up the wall, actually hits it off the backboard, going for a ceiling shot, double tap here, just missing it. A great clearance by Steven there, and now Owen trying to get a touch on it, but just missing, and the counter attack is really on here. Aiden not back, and not with much boost either. Adri getting the ball into the center, he's just overhit it, and Aiden had read it so well anyway that he's able to get the clearance into mid. Steven, though, hitting it back into the corner. Aiden with a brilliant double touch again to get it past Steven there, and Adri trying to keep the attack alive. Owen's able to get the clearance, though, into the corner past Adri. Adri actually getting a touch on it that takes it past his teammate. Owen with an empty net now slots it in straight down the middle for 3-2.
An unfortunate play there by the SIMP-sons with the team misplaying and going over the teams. Why are you hitting that? Steven can quite clearly see Steven not happy about that play either. It's 3-2 now. Still plenty of time for the SIMP-sons to come back here, but still plenty of time for 2 boys, 1 ball to dominate, take the second game and see themselves in the final.
The ball just bouncing towards Aiden from the kickoff, and Steven realising early that if he bumps Aiden, then the counter attack is not going to be on. Adri having to take it across his own goal, not got any boost to work with, but he grabs the corner boost. It's coming up for Aiden, who goes for a 50 with Steven. Is that on target? It's off the inside of the post. Can Steven position himself? It's a great save by Owen. Adri's not able to direct it on target, and Aiden gets the clearance again. Living so dangerously, 2 boys, 1 ball, but they're on the counter attack now. Owen's going to go for the shot. Actually, goes to the pass off the backboard. Aiden's going to go for it as well. But Steven reads it so well. Able to get the clearance. Able to launch it long as well. Owen's going to have to get there. He just about does. Just enough time for Aiden to get back. And Aiden goes for the pinch off the wall. He's going to go for the mid boost as well. Actually not deciding to challenge. Owen pushing up slightly. Going for this early challenge here. But Steven managing to get it past him. What can Steven do with it now? Going to leave it for Adri. But Aiden's already there. Pushing up so high, making sure he gets the challenge. An accidental team bump there on Owen. So he's not able to go push that with as much pace as he would have liked. But it doesn't matter because the ball's there for Aiden. Launches it forwards. Adri bounces it down into the ground. It's going to fall here for Steven. Gets it past Aiden. Not able to get it past Owen though. And Owen just going to take it forward now. Adri though grabbing the mid boost. Very smart play there. Aiden only able to knock it into the corner as he jumped far too late. Wasn't able to do much about it. Owen having to jump early. Aiden and Owen both missing it, and Steven levelling the scores with 30 seconds left.
It's an unfortunate play there. Adri taking his time. Owen actually getting a bump on Adri, meaning Adri can't finish it. Aiden on the rotate did not have the angle to clear that ball, leaving Steven with that open net to make it 3-3. 30 seconds left. Still plenty of time for one of the teams to dominate, but we may be seeing another overtime.
Aiden gets a good hit off the kickoff. Owen went to chase it into the blue half. And he did, but he got a great read on the clearance that seemed impossible to read. Regardless, Owen's taking the ball into the corner. It's going to be read very well though by Adri, who's going to launch a counter-attack. Aiden's already backing off, but the mind games and the handbrake turns, and he's able to spin round, getting a decent read on that. But the attack's going to continue for the SIMP-sons. Can they nick the last goal in the last second? Not quite. Adri going to try get the pinch into the center. The ball's bouncing, but it just bounces in front of the goal before they can get the finish. And for the second game in a row, we are seeing it head to overtime. Adri launching it forwards from the kickoff. That ball might be on target. It's actually just wide. The perspective making it look very confusing there. He's going to keep chasing though. He's still got a lot of boost to work with. Able to get the ball into the center. Might jump. Aiden actually misses the ball. Owen misses the ball. This is surely the winner. The ball's just going to roll in. And Steven taps it in for the insurance. And the second game goes to the SIMP-sons. There is still hope.
There is still hope for both of these teams here to see themselves in the final. With one game going to both teams, we go into the third game of the series. With only one place left in this final, both teams are going to be working as hard as they can to make it to the end. Working as hard as they can with as much chemistry as they can, with the best plays that they can provide. We'll get the next game started for you very shortly.
Okay, we are back with the final game. The third game of the series that will decide who goes to the final, who will face BonerBoys and be able to compete for those 3,000 in-game credits. We see early hit there from Owen into mid, but it's read well by Steven. Aiden, though, just going to take his time. Steven going for the demo, though, on Aiden. And now this could create a chance for Adri, knocking it into the corner, but it's just wide. Aiden not taking any chances, going for the hit anyway. And now Adri not able to get a good touch, doesn't have the boost to chase it either. Aiden knocking it past one. Owen not able to find the finish with the net empty in front of him. And it's going to be cleared. Aiden, though, keeping the attack alive. Hitting it into the corner. Going for the crazy shot. Only able to hit it on the backboard. And it's going to bounce down here for Owen. Steven, though, getting a great clearance on it. The pinch off the wall. Into the corner. Grabs both boosts at mid and in the opposition corner. But he's not able to get the ball in for Adri. Adri also not able to find a finish anyway. But it's a poor clearance from Aiden. And the ball's just going to come straight back for Steven. Steven looking for the cross into the box. Aiden's already up there. Getting a good touch on it. Stopping the attack. Slowing the game down. But Adri's there. Hitting the ball in. It's off Owen. And it's in for 1-0.
That is an unfortunate save there by Owen. Adri with that centre ball, expecting a finish by Steven perhaps, but Owen with his flip, knocking it in himself. A really unfortunate misplay. 1 minute left, 1 minute played, and plenty of time for both teams to come back here, but an unfortunate start for 2 boys, 1 ball.
Owen diverting the ball into his own net there. This is all mental at this point. Maybe the pressure getting to 2 boys, 1 ball a little bit. But it's great play from Aiden as he goes to the air dribble, knocks it onto the backboard. Owen unable to find the finish. Adri with 67 boost. Can he keep it on top of his car? He's going towards target and knocks it past one. The team bump there. Unable to defend it. But Adri's unable to hit it on target either. 12 boost. Going to try and get it back into the center. Aiden will surely go for the challenge here. He doesn't. It's knocked over him. But not too far for Steven to get it. A decent touch on it. And now Owen's going to go for the counter. Going to grab the mid boost. Steven hits it into the corner. Owen not able to get the read. Off the wall, Aiden's going to keep it going, knocks it into the corner, going to jump early here, going for the shot and equalises for 2 boys, 1 ball.
A fantastic bit of control there by Aiden. He centres that ball in. He can read that ball really easily and he can see that he can get that touch past that last defender. Adri not jumping early enough to save that shot, getting it over him and tying up the score with 3 minutes left to play.
All to play for. Both teams have really grown into these games over the tournament, really becoming quality teams and very entertaining to watch as well. Adri tries to challenge Owen, but he only is able to bump him, and Aiden's able to get the clearance. Knocks it long, ball just bouncing around in the SIMP-sons half. Adri getting a touch on it, but it's only going to fall for Steven here. Owen not going for the challenge, not having the boost. Aiden's going to have to tap this over his own goal. Going for the air dribble, managing to flick it away. Getting a good enough touch on it. And maybe trying to keep it going. Actually takes it away from Owen. That might be on target. Maybe they haven't done enough. They just about have. Owen unable to divert the rebound in. But keeping it alive here. Both teams just kind of pancaking the ball against each other there. Aiden going for the ball into the corner. Manages to get it. Going for the shot. Maybe it's in. Off Steven or Adri. I'm not sure which one. I think it was Adri. And
It was
off Steven. It's off Steven.
The same thing that we saw happen earlier this game, that Owen knocked his own goal in, and it's happened again. The favour has been returned. 2-1, still plenty of time for both teams here, but very unfortunate misplays.
So a second own goal in the tournament for Steven. Too many errors just leading to poor mistakes. Not much he could do about that one though. And Aiden's able to get the pinch into the other corner. Going to jump up nice and early. Actually goes for the flip. Going to chip it over the last defender here. Might drop down, not on target. Owen not able to get there in time either. And Adri's able to find the clearance. Owen not able to get the hit off the wall. Adri's going to keep the attack going. But he's not going to meet it. Steven now going for the 50 with Aiden. Actually managing to get a decent touch. It's going to fall nicely for Adri, who doesn't have any boost. So he's not able to get the ball properly into the centre. But he's won a great 50 there. He's going to grab the corner boost. No, he's not. Owen comes in and steals it. But it's a great bomb by Steven. And Adri's able to put it in.
A fantastic bump play. We could see a lot going on in that corner. Steven coming in. And Aiden having to jump over that potential bump there, leaving an open net for Adri to finish that shot. It's 2-2 now, and all to play for in this final game of the best-of-3 series.
Aiden getting the ball off kickoff, going to grab the opposition's corner boost as well, takes it into the centre, maybe going for a double tap, but Adri's up there with a great clearance. Clears it into mid, he's going to chase his own clearance as well, and grab the mid boost. And the corner boost, waiting for someone's touch. Aiden eventually does get a touch. It's going to fall here for Adri, but Aiden is there once again, as we've seen so many times throughout the tournament. Getting the ball, able to get the centre ball as well. Might be able to get the finish as well, and he does! What a play from Aiden!
One of the best shots we've seen in this tournament so far. Being able to take it round, jumping off that wall early, keeping his flip and able to put that in past that last defender. Owen not even needed in this play, but a fantastic shot by Aiden. Still 1 minute and 15 seconds left. Time for the Simpsons to come back here, but that shot alone is showing dominance for 2 boys, 1 ball.
Well, Steven and Adri bumping into each other. That gives Owen some space to get the ball into the corner. He might be able to provide the finish, but Steven luckily had rotated back in time and was able to find the clearance. Might have to find a second one here, but Adri's recovered in time. But it's intercepted by Owen. Can he find the ball? No, because Adri's there again. But it's set up nicely for Aiden to slot it in for 4-2.
That's an unfortunate clearance there by Adri. Knew he had to go up early. Steven wasn't able to get a touch on it. But unfortunately, the ball did not go far enough. And a great pass to Aiden, who was able to finish it and pass that last defender. It's 4-2 now. And a lot that the Simpsons need to do here if they want to remain in this tournament.
Adri's going to grab the mid boost. He's going to let Steven go for the hit though. And actually Aiden's going to win that 50 as well. So both players will have to rotate back. Owen knocks it into the corner. If there's height on that, this could spell danger for the Simpsons. Unable to find the finish, Owen. Aiden not challenging in the end. And Adri's able to come away with the clearance, but not any boost. And so Aiden is able to regather anyway. He's going to knock it up, going for an air dribble, getting multiple touches, taking it past the last defender, and making it 5-2. And surely securing a place in the final for 2 boys, 1 ball.
It's shots like that that prove this team should be in the final. That air dribble was fantastic. Able to take it off over that last defender with that final touch. Not giving any time for Steven to think. 20 seconds left. It will be a miracle if the Simpsons here can bring it back in time. Adri just showing too much pressure on the field.
So Adri able to knock the ball onto the other side of his half. He's going to chase it as well, but he doesn't have much boost. Adri's there again with another hit towards the goal, but Steven's read it very well. Owen unable to get the 50 there, but the ball is surely just going to bounce down now, and 2 boys, 1 ball have secured their place in the BKB Rocket League Rivals final.
We will be moving on to the finals now, where we'll see BonerBoys play against 2 boys, 1 ball. We'll get this game ready for you as soon as we can, and we'll be with you in just a few minutes' time.
Okay, welcome back. We are joined here by the first confirmed finalists, the BonerBoys. I'm joined here by Fat Jack and Prodii. Guys, how are we feeling?
How are you feeling about this game, boys? You haven't lost a series so far in this tournament. You seem to be the strongest team so far, but can you maintain that pressure in this last game? What do you boys think?
Well, now you said it, you've jinxed it. But yeah, I'm nervous because that Aiden dude's like mechanically, he's strong as hell. I've been watching. Owen's been good. Owen's been picking up the pace a bit.
Bit of a connection problem there.
You know.
He's back.
Apologies. Yeah, my bad. Yeah, a bit nervous, but feeling good about it. Aiden's a strong player. Owen's been picking up the pace.
Yeah.
But yeah, it should go okay.
Prodii, what about your thoughts on this game?
Well, we've played the guys before, and we kind of know how to play against them. We feel like, so we're just gonna try and utilize that same thing again that we used before, and let's see what happens.
Well, best of luck to you, boys.
Playing.
Best of luck, guys. You've been very entertaining to watch throughout the series so far, and yeah, we wish you all the best.
We're now going to hop into Two Boys, One Ball to have a quick interview with them before we're starting the game.
Woo!
Okay, we are now joined by Two Boys, One Ball. We have here Aiden and Owen. Guys, how are we feeling about the final?
Hello, I'm super excited for it. We get to face out these guys again from the first round. See how much we've learned throughout the tournament.
Of course, so in the first round, you unfortunately lost against this team, but you seem to have pulled your way back all the way to the final for this redemption arc. How do you feel about the game? Did you think you've learned from that first game? Have you learned how they played, and have you developed your skills as a team?
Definitely. We're still getting some tactics behind, so I want to see how they pay off, but we're ready for this one.
We can see the development from both of you during this tournament. Aiden, you're showing this mechanical skill on this team. And it seems that Owen sometimes having to be pulled weight sometimes. But Owen, you are showing some great skill on the field now. You're starting to really warm up into the game. Do you think you can hold that in this final game?
Hey, I appreciate it. I'm going to try my best out there. That's for sure. I think, Aiden's been doing a lot of the heavy lifting, so it's time I put in my shift.
Fantastic. Well, best of luck to you, boys. We're going to get the game started now, so we'll be with you in just a few minutes' time.
Sure.
Okay, you now join us live for the BKB Rocket League Rivals Grand Final contested between the BonerBoys and Two Boys, One Ball. It's a best of 5 series. Should Two Boys, One Ball win as they have come from the losers bracket, a second best of 5 will be played. An early shot there from Aiden. Good save. And it's tapped in by Aiden actually, and 9 seconds in, we have the first goal.
A fantastic redirect by Aiden. Owen just not getting his shot on target, but Aiden there to finish it in time. As Zach mentioned, because Two Boys, One Ball are from the losers bracket, assuming that they win this best of 5, a second final will be played, as this will be BonerBoys' first loss. So let's keep in touch of this game.
Prodii just going to knock the ball just to the side of the goal. Not going to challenge. Fat Jack's up there though. Goes for the early challenge off the backboard. And now Prodii can attack. And he hits the ball on target. And after 20 seconds in the final, it is 1-1.
A fantastic team play there. Fat Jack getting that touch against the backboard to beat Aiden. Aiden just not in time to rotate. And Owen just not having the mechanical ability to get that ball that high up, leaving Prodii with the open goal to tie it up 1-1 with 20 seconds played. We're expecting a high-scoring game.
Prodii actually going to go straight for the attack from the kickoff, but it's a good save by Owen. Fat Jack going for an early jump but not meeting the ball, and now Owen has time. He hits the ball forward long though, and Prodii's able to meet it straight away. Aiden though pushing up the side, going to actually pull back as he lets Prodii pass the ball infield to Fat Jack. Fat Jack off the corner and it's going to come high. Aiden missing his clearance. Prodii's in, and it's 2-1 to the BonerBoys.
That's an unfortunate attempt at clearance there for the Two Boys, One Ball team. Aiden and Owen both missing that clearance, and Prodii once again having that high shot with that cross in from Fat Jack. It seems the team play between BonerBoys is very strong. 2-1 with not even a minute played.
So the ball from the kickoff just going to bounce towards that corner. Aiden going to grab that corner boost and just calm the game down. Maybe going for some tricky mechanical stuff. Not even going to attempt the double top. Actually going to leave it for Owen, who's beaten to it by Prodii. And now Aiden is able to just gather the ball again. He's got a bit of time. Prodii had pushed up quite far. It's only Fatjack left to beat now, actually. Aiden just missing his second shot and getting demoed by Prodii in the process. But Owen has a chance here. Can't quite get it on target. And that is really quite a let-off there for the BonerBoys. Prodii now continuing to take the ball forward, but not quite able to hit the ball on target. Owen just going to take the ball down off the wall, actually leave it for Aiden. Aiden's going to try to get the ball into the middle. Fatjack's already there waiting. Not going to attempt the ceiling shot, just going to leave it for Prodii there so that he can get the clearance on it. Aiden's able to get it back into the danger zone though. Might be able to go for the touch here. It's dropping down towards goal, just wide. Owen not able to redirect it, but Aiden is there with the rebound and the scores are tied.
A fantastic touch there by Aiden. You can see he beats Prodii. Fatjack hitting the post, not seeing, must have had ball cam on. Owen with that nice cross against the wall, beating that last defender, Fatjack, leaving an open net for Aiden to score. Tying it back up to 2-2 with more than 3 minutes left to play.
Ball goes out wide from the kickoff. Fatjack tries to meet it early, but he just jumps too high. Gets too much momentum going in the wrong direction. Aiden going to go for the shot here into the top corner. Fatjack with a great save there. What great reactions that was from Fatjack. Fatjack going to keep the attack going, trying to go for a ground pinch, but it's well read by Aiden at the other end. And Prodii there, able to hit the rebound over Owen and back into the lead for BonerBoys.
We've seen all 3 goals scored by BonerBoys so far as Prodii set up so fantastically by Fatjack, and Prodii just having the control on the ball that he needs, knowing how much power he needs, knowing the direction he needs to shoot it to be able to beat that last defender. They have that 1-goal lead again with just over half the game left to play.
Aiden able to get the mid boost, but not able to properly contest that as he was bumped by his teammate. Owen not even going to go for the corner boost. He actually gets a great hit on it. Prodii living dangerously there, trying to play that across his own goal with Owen so close. He's managed to keep it going, but it's well read by Aiden, able to knock it into the BonerBoys half, but the BonerBoys just going to show some great mechanical skill, maybe a bit too comfortable. Actually let Owen get a shot in there. Owen now going to chase it, try hit it into the corner. It's going to bounce up. He's not going to go for the centre, though he doesn't quite have the boost, it would seem. Aiden's actually going to hit it off the back ball, go for the double touch. This could be a great goal, but he just hits it wide of the goal. And Fatjack now with the counter-attack. Can he set up? Prodii just misses his jump. His recovery was slightly poor. Bit of luck though, the chance is still on for them. Is he able to find the finish? It's off the outside of the post. And Aiden is on the counter-attack straight away. Full boost up the other end. Tries to go for it off the wall, but just missing it. The ball bouncing over him. And now Prodii's able to hit it. Real end-to-end stuff we're seeing here. Prodii knocks it towards goal. Aiden's there once again with the save. And again there, getting the 50 with Fatjack. Owen just waiting for the ball to come down now. He's actually left it for Aiden, who's going up for the shot. Can he get another touch on it? It's a great touch again by Prodii, I believe. Prodii going for it again, taking it forward now. He's only got Aiden to beat, but we know how good Aiden is in the defensive area. Aiden able to get the save, as we would have expected there, from a fairly straightforward shot. And able to get the clearance as well. Not much boost to operate with though. Actually loses the 50 to Prodii. The ball's going to come inside and Prodii there with the shot into the top corner makes it 4-2 in the first game.
Fantastic shot again. Aiden coming down, not having the boost to get that challenge and win the 50. Prodii setting himself up nicely and Owen not coming up for that ball fast enough. Meaning Prodii has scored the 4th goal for his team with just over a minute left and a 2-goal deficit for 2 boys, 1 ball. There's a lot of work to be done.
Prodii grabbing the mid boost and actually going for the double tap, it would appear. Managing to knock it past Aiden, but just off target and not with much pace on it either. So Aiden probably could have got to that anyway. Fatjack though, just going to take it back now. Maybe take it across goal. Actually leaves it for Prodii. Prodii manages to get it up, but Owen gets a great read on it and it's going to come nicely for Aiden now. Hits it off the wall. Maybe going for another touch, but he had already seen that Prodii was going to challenge that. Leaving it now for Owen to go for the shot. Doesn't get great contact on it though. And all of a sudden, game switches and BonerBoys are on the attack again. But Fatjack unable to get there in time, so he just lets Aiden hit it forward. Aiden not able to generate enough power on that touch. The ball's just going to roll into the other corner. Owen maybe had the chance to go for a ceiling shot there. Decided against it. Actually, he's left it. And Prodii's missed it as well. Aiden could be in here. It's a great save by Fatjack. Can Aiden find the finish? He can't even find the ball, it would seem. Unfortunately, for Two Boys One Ball, definitely a massive underdog story. They are playing so well so far. Last 15 seconds of the game, can they reduce the deficit and make things interesting? Not at the moment though, their ball's in the half. Can they get the attack going? Owen just missing it, Prodii getting it over him. But Aiden here could pull off something, maybe not enough time. The ball might not come down, and it bounces, so the first game goes to the BonerBoys.
The first game of the best of 5 final goes to the BonerBoys now. If they can win 3 of these 5 games, they will automatically win the tournament. BonerBoys need to do a lot of work here, being able to win 2 best of 5 series if they want to win this tournament. We'll be with you shortly with the next game.
Okay, we are back for the second game of the best of 5 series in the final. As we mentioned earlier, should Two Boys One Ball win this first series, then a second series will be played. That way both teams will have lost the series. Fatjack with an early attack, able to hit it into the corner, but Aiden's actually got a great pinch on it. It's going to come down to mid now. He might have actually unintentionally set up Prodii, who's only able to hit it in towards the centre of the goal. A relatively straightforward save for Aiden, as we're aware of his defensive ability. And he's actually going to keep it going. He gets demoed though by Fatjack. The ball just lingering around the goal area, and it's a good clearance eventually off the backboard by Prodii. Fatjack able to knock it forward. It's only Aiden back right now. Owen's not got back. Aiden able to get the touch away from Prodii though, and now Fatjack and Prodii are just going to take their time. Prodii hits it into the wall, going to go for the hit, but just missing out. Leaves actually for Fatjack, who hits it into him. Maybe not quite what they planned. Almost worked though. Prodii keeping the attack going, actually gets it over and could be on for something here. Can't quite hit it on target, and Aiden was already there waiting. Can Owen do anything about this though? What a great save from the shot from Prodii. The ball still just bouncing around, heading towards the box. But Owen able to get the clearance eventually. And able to take it towards mid. But Prodii with a great read on that clearance. And he's going to keep it going. Takes it square. Unable to do much with it right now. Going to have to go for the 50 with Aiden, which goes just the other side. Fatjack now going to jump nice and early. Gets there ahead of Owen. Can he find the finish? Maybe going for a bump. The bump doesn't work. Aiden was already there. Prodii trying to recenter though. Unable to get past Aiden. Aiden going to keep chasing, not much boost to work with. No boost, in fact. Manages to grab the corner boost, but by that point the attack's over. Owen managing to get it back into the corner, but not do much more than that. And now Prodii with a chance, not able to get it on target. A bit of a half chance rather than a real chance. But had it been on target, it almost definitely would have gone in. Prodii unable to find the centre ball there, either from the corner. Just waiting now, taking time, maybe just trying to play a few mind games with the opposition. He doesn't have much boost to work with. He's just going to wait this out. Grabs the corner boost, manages to hit it into Owen. So it bounces for Fatjack, but Fatjack wasn't ready for that. Prodii's going to grab the other corner boost and instead wait for Aiden's touch into the corner. It's slightly overhit. It's going to be difficult for Owen to get to. He manages to get there. It's a brilliant pass. And the shot from Aiden is just wide of the goal. And now the counter-attack is on here for the BonerBoys. Here comes Prodii. Goes for the shot. Aiden with a great save to the side of the goal. Coming in there with great speed. Managing to get there and get good touch on it. Clearing it with some good distance. But that's beaten Prodii. Fatjack has to get back. And he does just about. But that's also on target. It's done off the crossbar from Aiden for 1-0.
A fantastic shot there. Prodii unfortunately missing his clearance. Fatjack having to shoot it wide. And Aiden getting a fantastic read on that. Bar down into the goal. Making it 1-0 to 2. 1-0 now, sorry, to Two Boys, One Ball. A crazy shot.
Two Boys, One Ball might try and stick with the same tactics they've had so far. They play very defensively. We've seen that throughout the tournament. They might try hold on to the lead. Maybe they should try and attack it. Who knows what they're going to go for. Aiden goes for the clearance. Manages to take it down. Doesn't have any boost, but it's a great touch. He's kept it on the floor. Prodii able to get the touch. Owen trying to get the read on it, just missing out. Prodii's going to take it forward here. He's got full boost, so he's just going to go for it. Manages to win the 50 as well, taking it into the corner. Turtles for a little bit of flips himself. Knows that Owen's not going to challenge that. Tries to direct it on target. It's just wide. And Owen just about does enough there for Two Boys, One Ball. But it's coming straight back into the centre from Prodii. Trying to go for a ground pinch, it would appear, but just missing out. And the ball bouncing down off the ceiling. Now might be a chance cleared by Aiden. And is there going to be a counter-attack? No, Aiden's just backing out. Owen's grabbing the corner boost. They're just going to let Prodii and Fat Jack apply the pressure. Aiden actually missing his clearance. Prodii not finding the finish though. Bit unlike him so far in this game. Fat Jack managing to get it past 1, past 2. It's a great pass for Prodii to tie the scores.
We have seen so much this game and the last game as well that Fat Jack is facilitating those fantastic passes for Prodii to get those finishes. The team play and the chemistry of this team is fantastic. They've got the passing play, they've got the finishing. 1.5 minutes left and plenty of time for both teams to take it here. It could be a goal off the kickoff. Fat Jack scoring the goal. First goal for him of this series so far. A great kickoff, maybe a bit of miscommunication between 2 boys, 1 ball there. That gives the lead now to BonerBoys, who will be able to hopefully hold on to this if they can maintain their aggression and their defensive behaviour they've been showing so far. This could be an easy series for them.
It's a huge mistake, but it doesn't matter too much because Aiden's right there at the other end from the same kickoff. Wow.
This is unbelievable. 2 kickoff goals in a row. Unfortunately there, the bounce was so good and Aiden was able to get there first before Prodii was, tying it back up to 2-2. A crazy game.
2 goals in quick succession then. Are we going to see any more from the kickoff? The ball just going to bounce down off Prodii. This might be dangerous. No one's able to get there from 2 boys, 1 ball in time. But Aiden's managed to get it over Prodii. What a touch that is. He's going to keep it going here. Maybe Owen going for the demo. Actually getting it over. Owen not able to get there in time. Not having enough boost to apply the finish. Going to stay in the attacking area though. Prodii with a great read on it though. And he's going to take it past Owen, who has no boost. And he's got an open net. Has he taken it too far wide? Just about. What a let off that is for 2 boys, 1 ball. 50 seconds left on the clock. Owen's going to take it forward here. Fat Jack and Prodii double committing. That could be a huge mistake. The ball's just going to bounce it for Aiden. And it's 3-2.
That is a mistake by BonerBoys there. Both double committing to this clearance. Owen being able to take it past and actually box out Prodii for that save, leaving Aiden with that open goal. It's 3-2 now, and BonerBoys have a lot of work to do in this short amount of time if they want to maintain their lead in this series so far.
Aiden grabbing the mid boost. He's going to leave it. He's waiting for an attack, it would appear. Owen going to miss out on the ball. Fat Jack's going to knock it forwards. But Aiden is there once again. A not convincing touch from Prodii. And it doesn't matter too much though. Fat Jack's managed to get the demo on Aiden. This could be massive in terms of the defensive play. But Owen with a key save there with 20 seconds left on the clock. And the ball is on the attack. It's there for Aiden. It's 4-2 with 16 seconds to go.
A fantastic read there. Aiden saw Prodii was bringing that ball back. Went for that 50 that bounced so perfectly for him against that back wall, leaving an open net as Fat Jack could just not rotate in time. With 16 seconds left and 2 goals for BonerBoys to score, this is looking like a 1-1 in this series so far.
A little bit of a stalemate from kickoff. Owen going for it. That's going to go below the crossbar. And Owen scores.
Another kickoff goal. That's 3 of those we've seen in this game so far. A stalemate off kickoff. Owen's able to beat Fat Jack there and get a great shot on goal. This has concreted their win in this game so far, making it 1-1 in this series. Will we see any more goals in this last 11 seconds?
Well, the ball from kickoff heading straight into the BonerBoys half. It's going to bounce down. Prodii going to try clear it. There's not enough time for them to get the 3 goals though. This could be massive in terms of playing a second final. Going to try drive it towards goal. But it's 1-1 and the series is tied.
That does tie the series up 1-1 now. Each team trying their hardest to make sure they win this tournament. BonerBoys having to work even harder now that they've realised this may not be as easy as they initially thought. And with 2 boys, 1 ball now climbing back up, can they win 2 best-of-5s in a row? Let's get the next game started.
And so we are here for the 3rd game of the BKB Rocket League Rivals final. Tied 1-1 at the moment. Who knows which way this is going to go. Should 2 boys, 1 ball manage to win this series, then another series will be played, because at that point both teams will have lost 1 series each. Or they're going to take the ball up the line, managing to get a hit off the ball, not able to direct on target, almost getting the rebound in. It was a good save from Aiden initially, but almost setting up Prodii for a brilliant finish. Aiden's going to be able to counter though. It's only Fat Jack back. Can he get it over him? Not quite. It's a great read by Fat Jack. Jumped just at the right time. And now Prodii's just going to take it forward here. Prodii driving towards the corner. Aiden's there, but not convincingly. The attack is still alive here. Fat Jack recenters. Aiden going for the pinch there. And the ball's just going to bounce up and down. Fat Jack able to get the hit off the wall. Onto the backboard. Is he there for the finish? Prodii not quite rotated around fast enough. But he's managed to hit it onto the backboard. Might go for the finish here. Might actually fall for Fat Jack, who's actually rotated all the way back. Looks like they're going to wait for the attack to come. Good bump there from Prodii on Aiden. And Fat Jack, from his own half, has managed to put the BonerBoys 1-0 up.
That's an unfortunate dribble there by Aiden. You can see he's going for that wave dash there to try and get that ball over that last defender, but unfortunately messes it up, facilitating Fat Jack with that shot from his own half and making this game 1-0 with only 1 minute played.
So a good start for the BonerBoys. Maybe a bit of luck in that goal, but they'll definitely get some confidence from it. It's a good hit from Aiden. Both of them have to commit to it from the BonerBoys, but they do eventually save it. The save coming from Prodii, and Prodii manages to clear up the other end as well. Aiden going to chase that, but Prodii's there. That might be on target. That's in. That's 2-0.
It's an unfortunate clearance then from Aiden. He knew he had to get it wide, but unfortunately couldn't get that second touch on it. Prodii was there, he read the ball from the clearance, and Owen was not back in time from his rotate. That's 2-0 now. BonerBoys meaning business. They know that if they win this best of 5, they don't have to play another one. They want to win this finals, and they want to do it now.
Oh, the kickoff actually almost dropping there for Owen in front of the goal, but Prodii's able to get the clearance, and Fat Jack able to get the chase. Prodii hits it forward. Ball just cleared though by Aiden, and he's going to let... his touch is slightly too heavy. Just in the way. Owen actually gets a very good aerial touch forward into the corner, but Aiden's not going to chase that just yet. Instead, he's going to leave it for Fat Jack, who's going to try to hit a shot all the way off the mid, but he just misses it. Just a little bit too far off target. Aiden now going to chase it into the corner. Can he find the pass? Not quite. Owen not able to find the half flip either, and Fat Jack is going to put it away for 3-0.
That is unfortunate there for 2 boys, 1 ball. Owen had pushed up ready for that clearance, but Fat Jack was able to pass it out, or Prodii, sorry, was able to pass it out to Fat Jack, who was able to put that into the goal. A fantastic play, making it 3-0 now. A lot of work for 2 boys, 1 ball to do if they want to win this game.
So the kickoff slightly going in the favour of 2 boys, 1 ball. Actually, Fat Jack and Prodii both missed that. Owen not able to capitalise on it though. And Prodii's able to grab the mid boost and go for the counter attack. But Aiden's read it so well. If that's on target, which it is, 2 boys, 1 ball are straight back into this.
Fantastic shot by Aiden there. Prodii going for that challenge, but Aiden getting a great touch on it, beating Prodii and able to get that in from way back in his own half. Plenty of time now for 2 boys, 1 ball to come back from this and potentially win this game and this series. BonerBoys trying to keep a hold of the game.
Fat Jack's going to chase that up the wall, able to hit it infield. Is it met by Prodii? Is it a great save by Aiden, but followed up so well by Prodii.
That is an amazing play by BonerBoys there. They were not happy about the goal they just lost there. Prodii was able to get a shot on goal, saved by Aiden. Not enough power though, so Prodii was able to read that save and get it in, making it 4-1, back to their 3-goal lead.
So the ball just going to drift into the half of 2 boys, 1 ball. Owen actually able to get the touch off the wall, but Fat Jack's there, going to go for the recenter. Aiden's there with the clearance, as we've said so many times before. Aiden going to be able to get a clear again here, going to take it forward. Not sure how much boost he has to operate with. He tried to go for an air dribble there, and he gets it past one. Can he get it past the other? Yes, he can. It's 4-2.
Amazing control there by Aiden. Took his time, went for that fake initial challenge, Prodii passing it straight back to him and being able to beat both of those defenders and get the shot on goal. He's taken that goal lead down to 2 now with 2 minutes and 17 seconds left. There is time for 2 boys, 1 ball to come back here.
BonerBoys will just have to make sure they don't let this lead slip as Prodii hits it into the corner, managed to find the centre ball. Aiden with the clearance though into the other half. Fat Jack can only get a touch to divert it into the corner, but he calmly grabs the corner boost and takes it forward, going for an air dribble now, but just not hitting it firmly enough on target. Prodii with a great read off Aiden's clearance on the wall with my fall for Fat Jack. Fat Jack hitting it infield for Prodii to make it 5-2.
Fantastic read there by Fat Jack. Prodii getting that great shot in there. Fat Jack trying to get the shot on goal. Initially saved by Owen, but Fat Jack able to get that second touch on it and leaving an open net for Prodii. Aiden just not back in time for that rotate, and we're back to that 3-goal lead.
So an entertaining final so far. Aiden just going to try bring the ball down. Instead hits it straight up and goes for the hit. Beats Prodii. The ball's dropping. It's off the crossbar. It's a great clearance by Fat Jack. Owen's not there with the rotation either. And he's been beaten as well as he pushed up by Fat Jack. The ball continuing to move forward for the BonerBoys. Fortunately, Aiden is there, excuse me. Aiden going to keep going. He's actually knocked it down and Prodii hit it towards his own goal, but Fat Jack is there up early. Hits the ball away. Prodii with the interesting save, managing to hit it away at least. Fat Jack going to chase that and win the 50. And he gives some... Well, he's actually provided some space and time for Aiden, who's actually decided not to go for that. Maybe waiting too long to go for it, actually, as he allowed time for the defenders to get back. Can he get the save here? Yes, he can. Of course he can. It's Aiden. Prodii trying to get the ball back into the centre, though. Fat Jack able to hit it into the corner, and Aiden has hit it over all of them. But Fat Jack is there. He's back. He's got a good read on it. He has accidentally recentered it, though. Owen not able to find the shot. Some mind games there from Prodii, faking him out slightly. Prodii going for the shot. It's a good read and a good save by Aiden, though. Aiden still trying to keep the game alive. Goes for the clearance, but doesn't get there. Is that ball on target? Not quite. It's just wide. Prodii going to keep chasing, but Owen is there. And now Aiden's going to keep going forward. And Aiden's going to... Oh, Aiden not quite able to get there. Just decided to sit back and watch the BonerBoys try and clear it. Ball didn't quite fall for him, though. Aiden able to take it in from the corner, though. Prodii with a great read at mid. Is he going to be able to hit it in? Not quite. Aiden there once again. He's able to find the centre, though, Prodii. Unfortunately for him, it's just a little bit too overhit. And Fat Jack isn't there to meet it. Aiden's going to clear this ball forward. Surely the second game is going to go to the BonerBoys. We're just waiting for the ball to bounce, and there it is, 2-1 to the BonerBoys. They only have to win one more game, and then they are the BKB Rocket League Rivals champions.
That does put BonerBoys in a really good spot now. With 2-1 to them, they need one more game to win the series and do not need to play another best of 5. This next game is key for both teams. For them, if they want to win this tournament, they will need to play the best they have done yet.
So here we are with the what could potentially be the very last game of the tournament. Should the BonerBoys get the win, who knows which way it's going to go. We've seen 2 boys, 1 ball manage to get a game. Who knows if they can get a second. As we see Prodii go up nice and early, gets there first, but Aiden with some great mechanical ability to get it between both of the BonerBoys. But Prodii recovers nicely, able to launch a counter-attack. He's got enough boost, able to knock it towards goal, but Owen with a great save there, able to get there in time. Prodii just going to knock it back into the corner and hope Fat Jack can get there. It's contested very evenly by Aiden and Fat Jack, and now Owen's able to launch the ball forward. Hit it a bit too far for him to chase, though, and Prodii going to get there into the corner first. Prodii going to keep chasing it as well into the corner, but Aiden with great read on that. Able to hit it away, only into mid, though. The attack still on. Fat Jack hits it past Owen. Aiden able to get the touch on it again and the save. The flick over him, though. The ball is still alive here for the BonerBoys. But Owen comes in with a clear. Fat Jack opting not to go for it. Instead waits and goes now. Hits it towards the goal, but Aiden is there again. Owen not able to get the redirect. Prodii just going to slow things down. Tries to knock it over Owen, but doesn't quite reach him. And Owen's shot is saved by Fat Jack. Not quite having any pace. Fat Jack now going for the shot off the wall. Not getting not hitting the target, and also not having the boost to get it past the defenders. He's still got it, though. He can keep going. He's going to drive it up the wall here. Well read, though, by Owen. And Prodii going to go for the shot here. Aiden with a good save, though. Right in the corner, but maybe slightly too close to Aiden to cause him any real difficulty. Prodii going to tap it back here for Fat Jack, who's going to launch it forward. Going to go for the aerial hit here. Tries to center it, but it's centered perfectly for Aiden, who goes for the shot. Almost in the top corner. Can he get the finish? It's off the backboard. Can Owen find the finish? Yes, he can. It's 1-0 to 2 boys, 1 ball.
2 unfortunate shots there by Aiden. Prodii not able to get that first touch. Tried to drop down on the second touch for Owen, but just missed it in time and gave him that shot. This is the chance now for 2 boys, 1 ball to bring it back. They know that this could potentially be the last game if BonerBoys win. Both teams now trying their hardest and aiming to win this game.
Well, from the kickoff, Fat Jack going for it. Doesn't even need the second touch. He's already equalised.
A fantastic kickoff there. Fat Jack is there in time. Owen just not having the time to jump up and get that save. Fat Jack being able to equalise the score with 3 minutes left to play. Both teams have everything to play for.
So that goal completely cancelled out from the kickoff. for 2 boys, 1 ball. But Aiden going for a kickoff goal himself. It's a great save by Prodii. Owen trying to recenter, missing the boost and the ball. He's going to struggle to get back now. Prodii trying to take it off the wall, missing his touch as he brings it down. But it doesn't matter because Aiden's actually not going to be there anyway. He tries to go for the chase himself. Doesn't quite get there though. And Prodii unable to divert the ball into the goal. Fatjack though, managing to grab the boost from his own corner and going for the shot. Going to try a redirect here, it would appear, but not able to make any contact with the ball. And Aiden can set up the counter now. Tries to get the air dribble over. He might have done it, but it's just off the corner of the goal. A great save again by Prodii, we're seeing. Working so hard defensively to keep his team in this game. Prodii going to go for the chase now. Manages to get it just past Aiden. It's worked perfectly for Fatjack. Maybe slightly too high for him to get it on target, but he's able to comfortably knock it into the 2 boys, 1 ball half. And he's only able to knock it back now for Prodii, who's going for this shot here, would appear into the top corner, but just wide. And now Owen facing the wrong way. Prodii blocking his own teammate's shot. Is he going to go for the finish here? Yes, he is. Is he going to get there? It's a great 50 by Aiden, able to take it out wide. Aiden going to keep going here into the corner. Maybe going to go for the double tap. Not quite. He doesn't want to go for his own cross. He was just going to leave it. He knew the defenders would get there. Owen has kept it alive though. Ball still in the corner. Aiden just waiting now, driving up the wall. Not going to go for the touch in the air. Going to wait for Fatjack to bring it down. Fatjack going to leave that for Prodii to launch forward. Fatjack grabbing the mid boost. Aiden though just taking his time. Going to hit it once and just wait for the next bit of pressure. Takes his time. It's over him though. It's a good save by Owen. Good shot by Prodii. Great technique on the air dribble to get it over Aiden. Unfortunately, nothing comes of it, and that cross could be going in, and Owen makes it 2-1.
That's an unfortunate save there by Fatjack. He's tried to get that ball on the corner. Owen's able to take it across. This shot was going in, needed a little more power on it, and Prodii just was not back in time. This leaves 2 boys, 1 ball, 2-1 up with a minute and a half left. BonerBoys have a minute and a half now to win the tournament this game.
Well, if BonerBoys are going to win this series, they're going to do it in one of the strangest ways possible, making it very difficult for themselves here. Prodii going to be able to chase that, take it back across his own goal. Luckily for him, there's no one there. Going for a team pitch, almost scoring an own goal though. Very, very difficult scenario there for the BonerBoys. They managed to keep it alive though, keeping the attack going. But Aiden's there once again. He takes it above Prodii. Is Prodii able to get there? Not quite, but the shot is wide. Fatjack managed to get the demo on Owen as well, so it's only Aiden up for the 2 boys, 1 ball team right now. Fatjack able to bring it down, fakes out Owen, gets it past him. Ball comes infield for Prodii, not able to direct it towards the goal. Aiden just going to take it down, take his time. Wait a little bit, takes it past Prodii. Fatjack's there though, going to take it forward again. Tries to go for the flick, but Owen gets a great read on it. Bumped in the process by Prodii, but that's going to be an easy save there for Aiden, who's up very early. Great mechanics again to get the save. Fatjack trying to get the ball back into the centre. Able to create an awkward bounce here for Aiden, not able to completely defend it straight away. Takes his time and then provides the clearance and the counter, but it's intercepted well by Prodii. A great touch though by Owen to get it past Fatjack. Prodii going to have to try do this all by himself here. Fatjack not with any boost, and the ball is hit straight away back into the BonerBoys half. And unless they can get the goal here, the ball surely just going to bounce down now. Prodii going to go for it. Goes for the shot. It's a great save by Aiden. And that's key, because should that ball go in, 2 boys, 1 ball are eliminated, and the winners of the tournament are the BonerBoys. But it's a great save, and we're tied at 2-2.
A fantastic way to end that game. That now leaves this series as 2-2. This next game now can decide whether we'll be playing another best of 5, or if BonerBoys can win this game and take the game for themselves. This could be the end of the tournament or the start of our next final.
So here we go. What could potentially be the last game of the tournament, should the BonerBoys get the victory. As we've seen so far, they tend to slip up quite a lot. That ball's dangerous though. Prodii there with an early finish and an early goal.
Prodii knows this game is the most important they've played in this tournament so far. He's not taking any risks. Reads the bounce off the wall so well. Owen just not challenging fast enough, and Aiden not on the rotate. He makes it 1-0 with just 6 seconds played. Plenty of time though for both teams to take this game.
And the ball again from kickoff going straight into the path of Prodii with an empty net. And after 9 seconds, it's 2-0 to the BonerBoys.
Yes, with only 9 seconds played, BonerBoys are showing their domination so far. An unfortunate kickoff for 2Boys 1 Ball, but very fortunate for BonerBoys, making it 2-0 now, and a lot of catching up for 2Boys 1 Ball to do.
Oh, the kickoff there going in favour of 2Boys 1 Ball. Actually going to be an awkward bounce for Prodii. He's not able to deal with it. Fatjack has to get up early though to beat Owen. And now, are they able to hit it up the other end of the field? Yes, they can. Prodii hits it into the corner. It's a good clearance by Aiden. He's going to have to chase this. They're going to have to do a lot of work if they want to get back into this quickly. But it's a good 50 by Prodii. It might set up Fatjack here. It's a good block by Owen. And Prodii hitting it against the back ball. Can he do anything with this Fatjack? Able to centre it. The ball just drifting about the goal area. Not sure what's happening. The ball just escaping the chance, and Fatjack able to knock it back towards goal. Aiden though, once again, he's been there all tournament, but that shot from Fatjack is just going to bounce over Owen, and it's 3-0 inside the first minute.
Aiden was there to try and catch that, but Fatjack knew he had the angle, was able to beat Aiden and beat Owen on the goal line, making it 3-0 now with not even a minute played. They mean business this game, and they want to win the tournament now.
Again, the kickoff going in favour of 2Boys 1 Ball. Owen again being faked out though by Prodii. Aiden going for the challenge, but not able to do much with it. Just a simple 50 that keeps it in their half and manages to buy some time, but Prodii knocks it past Owen. Aiden though getting a great read on that and going for the aerial, going for something crazy here. Not able to divert it on target. Prodii setting up Owen nearly. Very dangerous play there from Prodii. Maybe a bit more relaxed now that they have the 3-goal buffer, but he set up Aiden perfectly to make it 3-1. And immediately the game is on again.
A fantastic bit of control there by Aiden. Aiden saw the open net, took his time with that shot and slotted it right into the net. That's making it 3-1 now, with plenty of time for these 2 goals to be scored for 2Boys 1 Ball. But BonerBoys are sure to be wanting to get more goals and increase their lead.
Prodii able to knock it forwards into the orange half from the kickoff. Owen able to centre it actually. He doesn't have the boost to get there. Fatjack's going to hit it towards goal. Shouldn't be a problem though for Aiden. Fatjack trying to go for the demo there on Aiden. Aiden's just going to keep this going. Not getting a great touch on it. Trying to go for the demo play again, but not being successful. And Fatjack with the mind games. The ball's just going to go in.
That is unfortunate there. Owen saw that ball coming. I'm not sure if he thought that Fatjack was going to get another touch on that or if he just missed his touch. We can see that that was a mind game there, and Owen has been beat, putting it in himself even. That's the 3-goal lead back. With over 3 minutes left to play, there is still time for both teams.
Prodii knocks the ball forward. Could be dangerous, but Aiden is there once again. And the ball's coming straight back in though. Still dangerous. Great block there by Aiden. Not sure if there was an actual touch on it, but it's still good defensive work and placement. Prodii trying to keep the ball alive, gets the ball into the centre, almost managing to squeeze it past Aiden. Just missing, just wide of the target. Aiden managing to get the clearance. It doesn't beat Fatjack though, and Owen's pushed too far forwards now. He's going to have to go for the mid boost, which he's missed, and now he doesn't have the boost to stay relevant in the attack. It's going to be difficult for him to get a shot from the aerial. Prodii tries to go for the early touch, and doesn't quite get it past Aiden. Aiden just going to take it back now. Take his time, try and set up an attack. Gets it past 1, but gets demoed himself. And that's going to work in the favour of the BonerBoys. Fatjack taking it past 1, taking it past 2. Can he find the centre ball? Yes, he can. Is Prodii going to be there? Aiden up once again to make the clearance. Doing absolutely brilliant work in defence here for 2Boys 1 Ball. Fatjack just going to chase the ball down though. Unlucky there for Aiden trying to get the chip. The reverse chip over Fatjack, but he's unable to pull it off. And Prodii, dangerous ball in, unable to be saved. And it's 5-1 to the BonerBoys.
Fantastic touch there by Prodii. Both Owen and Aiden just weren't there in time. Aiden just trying to get back, trying to get the touch over the top, but put it in himself. With just over 2 minutes left now and a 4-goal deficit, there's a lot of work to be done by 2Boys 1 Ball here if they want to remain in this tournament.
Aiden grabbing the mid boost, just going to wait Owen for Fatjack's hit, but it's past him. Aiden's there though to cover, manages to hit it against the wall, goes to the read, going to take it into the corner here. Actually isn't able to take it into the centre though. It's a great block from the BonerBoys, and now Prodii's able to go on the attack here. He's got 50 boost to work with, he's doing quite well so far, manages a great centre ball coming in with great pace. Just unfortunately too close rather. 2Boys 1 Ball. Aiden going for a double tap play here. He gets the shot away. It's a great save from Prodii. And the demo there from Aiden on Prodii, maybe a bit of revenge there. Fatjack going to keep the attack going forward though. Aiden's back though, able to clear the ball. And Fatjack's going to try get it past Aiden. Doesn't manage to fake him out. And Aiden here with an empty net, unable to divert it on target. Lacking the boost to get himself round. How unfortunate for 2 boys, 1 ball. Great ball in by Owen, but it's a great block by Prodii. And he's able to gather here, not without the challenge from Owen coming in though. Doesn't cause too much of an issue, and Prodii's able to keep it going. Good read though, by Aiden. Keeps the ball going, keeps the attack going rather for 2 boys, 1 ball. Actually manages to get it over Fatjack as well. Prodii's going to have to get a touch there, a very good touch, a good important touch, and meets the ball off the wall as well. Goes for the early hit into the corner, off the wall. Just going to let Aiden deal with it. Aiden trying to dribble it, but Prodii's got a great read on it, and Prodii can go for the finish. And with 30 seconds left, surely the BonerBoys are going to win this.
That's a great initial challenge there by Prodii, giving him time to get that second touch. Owen just not on the rotate back fast enough. With 30 seconds left, it seems as if BonerBoys are going to win this tournament. This is the game for them to win. 2 boys, 1 ball have so much work to do now in these last 33 seconds. Can they pull it off?
Oh, the ball is knocked straight into the corner, and it's immediate pressure again. Prodii going for another shot. Aiden, though, with a great read on it. Could see that coming from 1.5 miles away. Owen now able to go for the counter-attack. Gets a decent 50, though. Gets bumped by Fatjack, though. What a great bump that is. And Fatjack manages to get the demo as well. That gives Prodii a bit of time and space. And with the boost as well, he's able to get some power going forwards. Surely this is going to be it. The last remaining seconds of the tournament. The ball bounces down. But Prodii rather just hits it into the corner. Aiden's going to try and keep it alive. The ball is going to bounce down. And BonerBoys are your BKB Rocket League Rivals champions.
Fantastic series there to finish off the tournament, and BonerBoys take it home, not losing a single series in this tournament, showing their dominance throughout, and clearly having a lot of fans in the Twitch chat. So thank you for everyone for watching this, and I can see that your winning team is BonerBoys. Well played to them. We may jump in now to quickly have a talk with them to see how they're feeling.
So, Fatjack and Prodii, you are now each 1,500 credits better off. How do you feel?
No, it was fucking hard, dude. They started getting into our heads that second game where they took the game. Third game, we were like, right, we really need to pull our socks up, bring this back. Then that fourth game, they brought it, and we were like, fuck, all right, we got a game on here. But yeah, Prodii, obviously the MVP of the team. It was really hard.
You say that, but the team plays between you were very impressive. We could see Fatjack, you played a lot of the assisting role, which is extremely important in a twos game. Those crosses that you got in to facilitate Prodii with those shots on goal is what wins you the game. I think you are both worthy of an MVP. You have both played amazingly well this tournament, and we are so grateful that if you have come to join us and brought so many fans with you to the Twitch channel. They have been gassing you up the entire time.
Yeah, man, we got good supporters. Big up the piss shit and come.
The chat going absolutely crazy for the BonerBoys.
Well played, gentlemen. Thank you very much for coming. I will be in contact regarding your credits. So thank you very much for playing, and well played to everyone who played in this tournament. And any final remarks from you, Zach, before we finish up?
I think we should go talk to 2 boys, 1 ball very quickly. Just to get a small word from them. And obviously pass on commiserations. Well done again, BonerBoys. You are the BKB Rocket League Rivals champions.
Thank y'all. Thanks for organizing.
Thank you very much.
Appreciate
Thank
it,
you
guys.
for playing.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello.
So, 2 boys, 1 ball. Aiden, Owen, so unlucky there. You really took it right down to the wire.
How's you feeling, boys? It was an underdog story from your team. You started off in the lower bracket and worked your way up, fighting hard for every single position to make it all the way to the final. You may not have won, but it should still be something you're really proud of. How do you feel about after that game?
Yeah, pretty good.
Thank Owen for his strength and his plays, especially when he was needed. That's actually that's no cap. Because I couldn't do it alone, especially some of those games where Owen put it down. Like the game where we literally won 2-1 because Owen scored in the corner. I feel like that's really what pushed it.
Owen, you did provide that key goal in the final as well. Yeah, well
We
played.
could see throughout this tournament that both of you work together, and Owen's skill alone improving throughout the tournament. Aiden having to do a lot of work initially, but Owen really pulling himself across towards the end of the game. It was a very close series and well played to you both.
Thank you very much. Thank you for hosting it all.
No
Thank
worries. We're going to drop back into our casters now and get any final words from the moderators, and that will be the end of our tournament. So thank you, boys, for playing, and commiserations on losing that final game.
No problem.
Absolutely. GG.
GG's.
GG.
We're here with our mod team now. Any final words from you two? How do you feel about the tournament overall? Ollie, let's start with you.
I mean, what a final few games those were. What is it? BonerBoys pulling it back second game, and then 2 boys 1 ball closing it out with that huge lead in the final game. But I mean, really enjoyable tournament from me.
It was very enjoyable. Both teams working very hard, and the underdog story from 2 boys 1 ball there, trying to work their hardest all the way from that lower bracket, and they really did deserve to be in that final. But BonerBoys just pulling through in the end. Finn, any final words from you?
Well, BonerBoys, the champs. It's amazing. It was such a good final to watch. I really enjoyed it. But you can't discredit 2 boys 1 ball. They played really well as well, like all throughout the tournament. And hopefully we can have another tournament just like this.
Of course, so everyone who's watching and everyone who participated in this tournament, we will be hosting another one in the future. We host many tournaments. We've hosted CSGO, we'll host Rocket League, perhaps more games in the future. So be sure to join us next time. And before we go, Zach, as our main caster, anything final from you?
I'd just like to say a big thank you for everyone who helped to organise, who participated, and who watched along the stream as well. Your support is very much appreciated, and you are very much a part of the BKB family. Make sure if you haven't already to join our Discord, our Discord server. We do have a link on the Twitch channel just down below. If you scroll down below the stream, you will see it there. And we would love to see some new faces there. Definitely, if we're going to do another tournament in the future, we'd love to see more of you so that we can expand and maybe even get a bigger reward. So, yes, a big thank you for everyone. A big thank you to the mod team, Ollie and Finn. These guys have worked tirelessly behind the scenes to produce the graphics that we've been able to provide, and also to keep the chat going as well. Yes, a big thank you to Felix as well for coming up with, obviously, the graphics on the stream. You know, making it look very professional. And yeah,
Before we go, and a big thank you, a massive thank you to our main caster, Zach, who's done a fantastic job this tournament, being able to commentate over these fantastic games. And it's been a pleasure casting with you.
And a massive thank you to our analyst, BKB, Blem, who has been our queen, Alex. It's been a lot of fun. I think we've had a really great time. And yeah, I think I look forward to doing something like this in the future with BKB.
Fantastic. Thank you everyone for watching, and we will see you in our next tournament.